during the intro.
Yeah.
Happy Hump Day, everyone. Welcome back to Nerdy Playbook. Happy to have you here, back with Echoes of Bahamut, and then off a little bit of a 4-part episode going on. Don't forget to check out all our socials. Twitter, TikTok, the works. If you want to check out anybody's individual social, it's underneath their window. That being said, we got no big announcements today, so we're just going to move forward to the intro.
I was telling him, I was like, it's so
that's gotta be healthier than just like,
hey.
Water weight, guys. It's
water
a thing.
weights, yes. So
you can get rid of it by drinking water. It's crazy.
Speaking of water,
this episode's sponsored by water.
Water.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of it. So
H2O. H2O. Look into
last
it.
time you guys were together, you were able to complete the 4 challenges and figure out who's been following you. A female self-tiefling named Serena, who claims to be the daughter of the person you're actually trying to find. Not really fully sure of her intentions. She's mostly claiming that she just wants to free her father. As you all work together to talk to each other and figure out that you can work together to try to stop him. Progressing your way down into his inner sanctum, you do find yourself in this catacombed area floating a deep lake of darkness. At the end, you see a throne of ice where you see this old, decrepit tiefling. Looks like he is malnourished. Looks like he is totally out of it. And you see Luna behind him trying to comfort him, and almost like he doesn't see you. Whispers to him that, I'm sorry, but someone's here again. And as soon as you move forward, the rituals of the wall start to activate, almost as a protection from anybody trying to free him or do anything to him at all. As he immediately starts to freak out, afraid of what's going to happen, almost as if he knows what's going to happen next, he immediately shoves Luna out of the way and immediately jumps in the water in pure fear as you start to feel it vibrate underneath the ground. And you hear a roar. We're going to go into combat. So.
No.
Oh boy.
I need everyone to roll me initiative. Make sure your token's on the board if it is not already. I think we are missing
me.
pieces.
And Andrew.
Yeah, we're getting there.
There's me.
Oh, you know what I'll do for you, Amanda? To figure out this conundrum, I'll actually have the Sylyk dice for Serena. And I'll use a black dice for Sylyk.
Ooh,
How
okay.
about that?
That works.
Compromise.
I
We
got a very
compromise?
sad initiative with advantage.
And I'll call them out in
All
a
the
second,
dice.
guys. I just gotta pull up Serena's
What dice would be
Wherever the
this one?
hell I put her,
Ugh.
she should gain campaign 3, but apparently she might
That's
just
pretty
gain more
good.
characters.
I didn't get to do my weekly rotation.
My
My
5,000
dice.
characters. Here we go, Serena. Alright.
Your rotation?
Because I have such a large hoard, so I dump out every week. I dump out my dice
So
bag.
the dice.
I dump out my dice bag
Serena-
so that way I can put them back in a different so that way they all get used.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Did anybody beat a 23 for their initiative?
Oh.
Alright, Serena gets to go first. Anybody get a 20 or higher?
I got 20.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
15 or higher. Okay, Xander.
Yep, 16.
Okay.
Big
Alright.
money, big money.
10 or higher.
I got 12.
Okay. And Mixus.
12.
Who has the higher dex?
Oh, it's
assuming-
Mixus.
Okay.
Me.
It's gotta be Mixus.
+3.
Yeah, no.
Going up the rear.
Yeah, I only have a +2, so.
Okay. 5 or higher.
Oh no.
Okay. For the people who did not give me numbers yet, go ahead and give me numbers and tell me what you got.
A 4, and that was with advantage.
Okay.
Getting them out of the way. We're getting them.
Yes.
We're getting
Finish
them
it.
out of the way.
And Murph, what'd you
Take
get?
them off. 9.
9.
Oh, okay. The finishers. Everybody long rested minus the health.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, let's see what I want.
Say,
And
I can
minus-
cast spells now.
Oh.
Hooray.
Yeah, it wasn't minus health. It was just minus the death saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have your death
Oh.
saving throws, so remember that's a problem from last time.
Yeah, right.
So you have
I
2
didn't
and I
know-
have 1
Right,
that
so
we
you
have
should-
Sure, I didn't
Yep,
know we
so
had
that's
the
why-
health back.
You got your health back.
You got your health
did.
back, but not your
Minus the
death
death saves.
savings.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yes.
only
Right.
comes
Yes, you're
at
still
long
technically
rest.
exhausted.
Right.
Well, you're not. You don't have the effects of exhausted yet because you didn't actually sleep. It requires you to actually
Right.
sleep to
Yeah.
get them back.
Right.
Right on.
You just got the effects of healing. That's
Sure.
perfect.
Xander, don't
Okay.
don't die.
I know.
Bloody system.
Don't go
die.
down.
That's our
Forward.
goal for tonight, folks.
First in
Yes,
the battle.
Bloody
Xander
system.
can't die.
Bloody system with
Wherever
Ramona and
the big
Xander.
bad is, don't be there.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Run away.
One question before we do stuff. So, back real quick. So before
boy.
when we
Story time
entered
with
the
Xander.
mission, the cave, I cast a Death Ward on Murphda. Can I recast it on myself as well?
Is it concentration?
It is not.
Is it
Should be.
something that would come back after a short rest? Or only a long rest?
I think it just prevents you from dying.
Right.
Like, you
But-
come back.
Yep.
Usually you only get X
It lasts for
amount.
8 hours. It's touch. If the spell is still in effect when the target is subject to that would kill it, dealing damage, the effect wouldn't get negated. It doesn't
So
say
you
anything about concentration, or
Just
it
a
would
spell
just
slot.
yeah. hmm
Okay. You can do
But
it in
has
your
it been 8
turn,
hours?
but you didn't do
Yeah.
it before we rolled initiative, so you would have to do it
Yeah.
as your turn.
Right. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Do we get rage slots back with this, or do we still?
Yes, you get
The
rage
ones we
slots
use.
back.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Ability slots, rage slots, spell slots, you get them back. You just didn't physically sleep, so any of the effects of exhaustion or not getting sleep, which are some of the effects that you guys don't get back, death saving throws and so on and so forth,
Mhm.
are what you did not regenerate. This is a magical
Sounds good.
regeneration. You still didn't sleep. All right, so at this point, the reverberations start to get louder, and you start to notice that the platform that you're on is actually not mounted in the ground. It's almost like a floating platform with water as you start to feel it shake. As the water around starts to bubble and boil. So it all goes calm for a second. Immediately you see this giant hand come up and grab about over here. You see this giant humanoid leviathan come out.
What the heck is that?
That's
I'm pretty sure it's a fish.
He just said.
It's alive. It's a creature. It's fine. He
It's
probably
the-
changed into it.
I don't think he wants to be your friend, Mixus. I'm just throwing that out there right
No,
now.
I wouldn't get close to that one.
Yeah, no, I understand.
As Luna automatically knows what's going to happen, she actually hides behind the actual throne, afraid of the actual outcome.
Fucking
Oh.
coward.
We're going to start with
What,
Serena. She got 23.
Okay.
So she's going to pull out a longbow,
Mm.
and almost like she does not care about how this is going to go out, she immediately pulls back, and she's going to swing with her, pull and shoot with her longbow. That's a 20 to hit, which it does. So she gets to do 1d8 plus 4. Oh, that's right, because it's going to be her. I just average it out, so it's going to be 8 points of damage. Okay. And that's her turn, because she does not have an extra attack. But she also gets sneak attack. So, yeah, okay, cool. All right, we are going to go to Renora.
Okay, I am. Oh,
Get him.
hmm.
FYI, he's
doesn't
currently
wanna
in
die.
the water, but
Okay.
he's holding himself up with his hands.
Like he's like coming out of the water, kind of thing.
His torso's out, but you can see that he has like a long snake-like body that's still submerged in the water. So like he's holding himself up, so he doesn't have to bounce himself in the water by actually pressurizing his hands to push himself up.
Yeah, he doesn't have to tread.
Gotcha. And Serena, right, is his daughter that's with us.
Yep.
She tried, just to jog my memory, she had tried to give him his sword.
She didn't get a chance to. He didn't recognize her.
Okay, but
soon as
like
she
she
walked-
physically couldn't move, right? Was the
Correct.
problem?
Well, what happened was like as you guys moving further, a force was kind of affecting you that almost muted your voices,
Oh,
stopped you from progressing. And it
gotcha.
almost made it where there's like a magical effect in there that allows him to unrecognize anyone.
So it was like an area effect. It wasn't specific to her.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Then, in that case, I will. Shoot at him with my quick draw bow for my action.
Okay.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. That does 8 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah.
No. Starting out strong, people.
Again, we're getting them out. We're getting them out the way now.
We're
Get
getting
them
them
out
out of the way.
early.
Bonus action. I can't fire again as a bonus action, can I?
Not the same weapon, no.
No. I will throw a summon axe of cold. Quick question. It says that so there's 2 of them, and it says they're either swung together or thrown together. Does that mean that I should roll twice, or does that
If there's
just
2 of them, that means you roll them individually.
Okay. So, 16 and 21.
16's a miss, 21's a hit.
Okay, so then 13 slashing damage.
That's out of your cold weapon, right? It's an axe of cold.
Yes.
Okay, he is immune. As you immediately throw it at him and it hits, it's almost like it just shatters and he just absorbs the elements of the
Okay.
actual axe itself.
Gross.
Dang. Okay. Also, I just realized that when I threw it, it shows slashing damage and then slashing damage too. So I think I only need to roll it once.
Probably.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
No, that's alright.
He's immune
We'll take it,
anyways.
whatever.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't matter.
New weapon. Who dis?
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna hide behind big,
Murph.
tall.
Big tall
Yeah.
Murph.
Save me.
Alright,
That's it.
Giant Jack Murph.
Xander.
All right. For Sun, yeah, for my action, I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself.
Sure. Okay, that's your action.
Good idea.
Sure.
It's a very
Yep.
good idea, seeing you only have one death save left.
Yeah.
Living
I'll still hide
dangerously.
behind Finra. Great. For my attack,
get
though. Oh no, that's I can't do attack. I did that with my action. I go good.
Okay. Mixus.
Going to shoot him with my bow.
Shoot him good.
Okay. Does a 29 hit?
Yes.
Okay, 15 damage. Second arrow. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, well, the second one missed. Okay, then I'm gonna shoot him again.
Shoot him good.
Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
13 damage.
Okay.
And then, one more time. Does
Jesus.
natural 20 for a 31?
Okay.
Good lord.
Sure.
And he got 16 plus 10.
Okay, so 26 points of damage.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. Mixus has got this fight. We're good.
Yeah, we're
No,
fine. Yeah.
no, I don't. No, I don't. I'm gonna run and hide. I'm hiding behind
Everyone's
Helga.
hiding. And everyone's hiding behind the bigger people.
Tiny, so I can hide anywhere.
Okay,
Well,
anything else,
especially-
Mixus?
Especially since Murph and I are still like extra swole because we have like 40 minutes left of
Yeah.
that potion. So like,
Yeah.
Right.
I want to pop.
It's gonna be a line of us all hiding behind you.
All right.
Actually, as a bonus action, I'm gonna hunter's mark him.
Okay, you marked him as your core. You can see where he is. At this point, due to the hunter's mark, allow you to give me a survival check on him with advantage.
We can do that. Okay, it'd be a 13.
13. You can almost sense like his body structure. It's hard to tell with that kind of like check. You didn't get super high, but you have not seen his full body yet, and it looks like his tail, like his Leviathan part, is probably 3 times his size, and it's fully submerged in the water at this point.
Guys, I think he is 3 times the size as he is because his tail is all the way around.
Currently, out of the water from his waistline up, he's about 20 feet in height.
He's probably really, 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 really big. Just so you know.
Helga.
cool. As my action, I'm going to rifle through the little potions that I have and pull out a potion of water breathing because I don't know what's gonna fucking happen. And if we need to go on a rescue mission, I want to be able to like not die. So as my action, I'm going to take a potion of water breathing.
Mm-hmm.
So I can breathe underwater for an hour.
Okay.
And then if I can, as my bonus action, I'd like to turn to Murph and just be like, I might need you too. And then hand, because I have 2 of them, so I'm gonna toss him the other one I have. Because if anyone's going on a potential adventure under the water, so,
Under the sea.
under the sea.
Under the sea.
Let me see, and then features and traits. How long does it? And that's gonna be it for now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because my shifting only lasts for a minute, so I want to save that for.
Murph, your turn, followed by Sylyk.
Alright. My thanks for the potion. So
Cheers.
as my action, I'm gonna down that in case I have to go all Jacques Cousteau. And then I'm just gonna move up and kind of stand right next to Helga, so we're kind of shielding Mexus and
Renora?
and
We just
Renora.
linked arms.
Yeah, like a rugby team.
Yeah, Red Rover.
Red Rover said something on over.
Rover.
I can probably hide behind one of your legs
Yeah.
right now because I am so small.
I'd like to think that Murph just stepped over you.
Oh, 100%.
Yep. I didn't even have to duck.
And
Right? He was just like, oh.
that's it.
Okay.
Red Rover style.
Alright.
All right.
Shield wall without the shields.
We are the shields.
Okay, so at this
We are
point,
farmers.
he pushes himself up, and he balances himself off with his left hand. He stretches out his right hand onto the board, and you see some eldritch energy come from his hand, as he's going to summon a creature right here. As you see that he creates some kind of, it's not an illusion, but it anybody who is familiar with more kind of illusionary magic can give me a investigation check or an insight check on what he's going to summon, as long as you're familiar with this for a specific kind of like fighter's magic.
I don't know if it would any of us be familiar.
It's up to you.
I think
It's
you
up
mix
to you.
it.
Oh,
Or Xander, because I mean, you are kind of magic-y.
I have religion.
So
I mean,
as
I
you put
could do
this,
an Arcana check on him.
that's fine, you can do an Arcana check. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Uh,
17.
You can assume that what he's summoning down there is a copy of himself, as he's creating an
Oh.
echo of his true self. He's placing it right down here, as you see this translucent blue swordsman that immediately gets summoned.
I'm just gonna, like, I would be looking between people and be like, and that's about it.
He's gonna activate his bonus action, and his eyes are gonna start to glow crimson. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
If you have a resistance to fear, you do not have to make this roll.
Oh, this
You're
is
technically
repeating.
in his lair.
Honest, for real.
I cannot be charmed.
Nope.
It's not a charm.
24.
You're good.
23.
16.
Good.
I
11.
fear fucking nothing.
Basically, 15 or lower, you fail.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 15 or lower, you are now you're deathly afraid of Sylyk. You cannot move closer to him. And by all intents and purposes, if you try to attack him, you are swinging with disadvantage.
Okay.
This lasts for 1 minute, unless you actively try to sacrifice your action on your turn to re-roll a charisma saving throw. 15 or better breaks your fear against him.
Wait, a charisma? So the first one. Oh, wait.
The
did I-
activation is
First one's con.
Constitution.
Oh, okay.
The break-in of it is a charisma.
Okay, I just
He
wanted
is
to
a
make sure.
tiefling after all.
Who failed it?
Looks
I
like
did.
Mixus, Mixus,
I
Renora,
think-
and Xander.
So not the, tough
So the
guys.
yeah.
Not the pain train.
Good.
No.
Not the front
Pain
line.
train is still on the rails.
Backline
Pew,
that makes them does lots of damage
The
by
reserves are
range.
scared shitless, but the
Basically,
front lines stand strong.
Since every person takes six seconds, since 1 minute, if you could just sacrifice 2 turns, and then you're no longer afraid, because that's 2
Okay.
rounds is 1
Yeah.
minute worth of time.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're not afraid
Choo
of his...
choo.
Are they just afraid of him, or are
Just
they
afraid of
also
him, not of
afraid
his
the-
echo. Not of his echo.
Not of
Good
his
question,
echo,
though.
so we can
Uh,
kill
no,
his echo.
okay.
At the end of his turn,
You
his
know who
echo
we're
can
going at.
move. At the end of his turn, his echo can move, as he is going to do full movement, which is 40 feet. He's going to
Fucking
immediately
echo
run to
knights.
Serena, since that is his
Oh, boy.
immediate closest target. And he is going to swing with his sword. With a 19 to hit, which does hit Serena. Oh god. I gotta remember her things.
I don't feel very heroic that the rest of us just kind of hung back and some of us hid behind the bigger people. We just kind of left her. Like, all right, good luck.
Okay.
There's your dad. Have fun.
Work it out, you two.
Family
Work it
reunion.
out. Hug it out. We'll be
Yeah,
over here.
hug it out. It's a family affair. We don't want to get in the middle.
It's an
Yeah.
AP conversation, and
You
we'll
do
just
you.
see
We're
our
here
way.
for you, but
Out,
help
yeah.
us help
We're
you
here
help you.
for moral support.
Serena takes
Moral
12
support
points,
and mortal wounds.
12 points of slashing damage.
Oh
As
no.
he slashes by with his sword.
Oh no.
And he's going to take his extra attack against Serena. And he's going to strike again.
Fucking
No.
Echo Knights.
With a 20 to hit.
Rude.
Bye bye, new friend.
Operation Cannon Fodder not going
15,
so well.
15 points of damage as Serena now takes 15 points of damage.
Rude.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the Echo's turn.
Bear the rod, I guess.
We ended off with Finra.
Bonus action rage, rush up Sylyk,
Okay.
and I am going to why can't I think of the level up from rage? Angry rage?
Hangry
Reckless?
rage.
Reckless!
Absolutely.
Yes!
Oh, you want a reckless attack. Okay, gotcha.
Never angry.
We're just trying to make up names.
Angry rage!
You know what? I'm gonna blonde it up and it's now angry rage.
Yeah, I love it.
And with
Embrace
reckless
it.
attack, I do get advantage on my swing, right?
Yes, you get advantage,
I'm
but he does
remembering.
get advantage
Okay.
on you. So you.
I know.
Yes, next time.
And I am going to hit him with winged vengeance
Okay.
Wing
for 25.
25's a hit.
Okay.
Don't
so
forget,
then
I
that
did
would
give you something. I don't
be-
remember what it was, but I gave you something that gives you an extra ability when you roll with advantage. I don't remember what it was.
That was the necklace when I rage, and it is. Oh my gosh! If my computer wants to work, the Onyx change. The Onyx Crimson Skull. Anyone that hits good, we hit better. If swinging with advantage, crit starts at 15.
That's what it is. Critical is 15.
Okay.
It's good, it's better. Love it.
It's best.
So that would
You
be
so good now.
13. So plus 2 with rage would be 15. I want to
15
make sure
points
I'm
of
doing that
damage?
correct. Yes.
Okay, 15 points of damage.
And I am going to take my second action and hit again recklessly.
Okay.
Natural 20 for a
Nice.
total of 28.
Yeah, got those bad ones out of the way early.
So it would be 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 with my rage and my winged vengeance
Got it.
bonus. And then I am going to stay there.
Okay. As you do a big swing on him, you do slash at some of his scales in his skin. As you do penetrate his thicker hide, you notice he's not as durable as he looks, but he does immediately stare you down, as immediately finding you as his next intended target for such a big swing. Top of the round to Serena. Serena's gonna try to take out the Echo.
Serena, go! Go, Serena, go! I'll be a
Serena's
little
immediately
cheerleader
going
back
to
here.
let go of her bow, and she's immediately going to drop her daggers, and she's going to I don't remember her ability. She's gives us a superiority die, and then she's going to roll with advantage.
Go, Serena.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh my
I
god.
like these Serena dice.
I love it.
Those are the Sylyk dice.
This is the
Well, they're
Sylyk
being
dice,
used
yeah.
for Serena right now, so.
Yes.
All right. With that amount of damage, due to it being an Echo, the Echo gets destroyed with the first swipe.
Beautiful.
And then she's going to immediately try to assist. So let's see, what can she do? She's 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, she can make it up there. And she's going to also attack at Sylyk with her other blade. Oh yeah, she has advantage.
Is she
so
able
that
to
is,
use his blade against him?
she technically
just
can, but
about
she's
to-
refusing not to at the moment. That is a... Why is it adding up wrong? Oh, 19 to hit, which it does. So he takes 14 points of slashing damage. And that is her turn. We now go to Renara.
Okay. So it says that as a bonus action, I can take the use an object action.
Yeah.
Does that mean like handing something to somebody? Would
Well,
that
my
be
rules,
use an
my
option?
rules automatically is you can move something to somebody else with a bonus action. So yeah, you can. do
Got
that.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I would like to go into the infinite bag of holding.
Mhm.
Pull
Case of
out
holding.
the bow a patient hand,
Mhm.
book of the green book of spell and the yellow book of spell.
I would say you can only pull out one thing at a time.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just gonna pull out the bow of patient hand.
What's the patient hand? Yep. Okay.
And I would like to, for my action, charge it.
Okay. Yep. So you're gonna take your time to get a precise shot. Got it.
Yes. And I think that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna be sitting there charging
Yep,
it
that
up.
basically gives up your turn because you're focusing on getting the most perfect shot, depending on how long you want to
Yes.
hold it for. Alright.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Xander.
All right. So I was looking at Call Lightning.
Mhm.
Seems cool.
Were
And
you also frightened?
yes,
Okay.
but that's a DC spell, so
I'm
Okay.
just saying because you get disadvantage when you go
Well,
against.
for a spell
You
like
do.
that, it doesn't have effect on
Yeah.
fear.
Oh,
Okay.
Because
yeah,
it's the opponent that has to roll, not the user.
okay.
sure. So it's a 10 feet tall, 60-foot cloud, and then the point is each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dex save. Could I aim it in a way that it wouldn't hit Finra or Serene? Like, could
What's
I
the width of
put
it?
It's a 60. It's a 10-foot tall, 60-foot radius cloud.
It would hit them.
It would
You have
hit
no
them.
choice but to hit
Okay.
them with it.
Wait, Andrew. Can you shoot it in the water and it'll conduct the electricity? Because he's in the water, they're not.
I was thinking that as well. Is that something I could do?
You could, but you have no idea what the effect would do. But theoretically, it's electricity, so science.
Do it. Go over. Just put it over here. Put it over here, over this water.
Yeah, or I mean, you are right next to the water right here. Like,
Yeah,
just.
I mean, you could
Okay.
just strike to an empty spot of the water and just have it conduct if you want to.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All
Ew.
I'm saying is there's a reason there's a warning on a hairdryer.
I was
True.
thinking this sounds like.
I mean, not that I would know, but you know what I'm saying.
But yes, to your original
Right.
question, there's no way to avoid it because all the blackness is actually a wall. So for it to actually work,
Right.
you would actually have to target Serena and Fenrir.
Okay, fair enough. That's why I ask before I do. So yes, I will go. Maybe I have a 60-foot range, so I could just do like
You're just gonna put it
Here.
right there. Okay.
put it next to me, just to be on the safe side, and cast it. So it's a dexterity saving throw 13.
Okay. So you're gonna shoot this. It's all lightning, right? It's all just lightning damage.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
so
all
you just
lightning
immediately
damage.
just strike this concussive lightning into the water. As you just
Yes.
see it force through the actual pool of water, he will make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
26.
Okay, he succeeds.
Okay.
Let's see. Or half as much damage as on a successful one.
Okay.
It's 3d.
I'm gonna say he's gonna take half of half because you're not directly hitting him, but he's still taking damage from it being conducted. So
Okay.
half of that, and so give me the total. I'm gonna cut that in half and then cut that in half again.
Sure.
Madness.
That's concentration, so I can keep concentrating. Okay, here we go. Sure, so it would have been 10 plus 5 plus 3.
So 18.
18.
So 9. So he only takes 4 points of damage.
Sure. So it says on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning in this
Okay.
way again, targeting the same point or a different one.
Okay.
So
Got it.
I'm going to keep concentrating on it.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Then we go to Mixus.
Going to try to break out of this.
Okay.
15?
15 is exactly what you need.
Nice.
You did have to sacrifice your action though to do it, so you only have your bonus action and movement available to you.
Stay right where I am.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Can't imagine why.
Okay. Helga.
I'm just gonna, Helga's gonna look to Murph and then look at the two people behind him and be like, when did we get to be the babysitters? Like, wait a minute.
When we got this swallow!
You're not a babysitter, you're a meat shield.
Thanks. That's so much more helpful.
So
there,
cool.
Mixus. Thanks. I feel so useful. So Helga's
you are
going to
useful.
bonus action rage and then throw her axe
Okay.
because she's got to be a meat shield. That's clearly what she was put on this earth for. Clearly, all she's been reduced to is
I'm just
Nope, first one
picturing
misses.
Okay.
making sure Xander don't touch the water or you hurt yourself.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mixus, for that insight. Appreciate
Just
it.
saying.
Just saying.
That's your PSA. That's your
Just
PSA
saying.
for the day.
23 on the second one.
23 is a hit.
Cool. That's a percentile dice, not a d10. That's gonna hurt my brain. So that's 10, 14, 16 points of the slashing. Or 10 points of slashing, 6 of force.
Okay.
I don't know if he matters on.
Not force damage, nope.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it because I used my bonus action to rage. So,
Murph.
and obviously I would have called back my axe each time I threw it, so that way I have it.
I'm gonna look at Helga and go, I gotta go. And I'm gonna charge as fast as I possibly can and kind of like dive my full body forearm right at one of his supporting elbows that are keeping him kind of upright.
Okay.
And that's gonna
You'll
be my
get
first attack. We'll
advantage.
see how it goes.
Because of my
like
pack tactics.
Don't
I think it's
forget, you
called.
get an advantage. You get advantage.
Serena does too. I forgot to. remind you.
Serena gets advantage too.
Bam.
Yeah!
I'm
Advantage!
angry, raging.
Hangry.
Plus the giant stuff.
Fierna needs a snack.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Standing between me and my meal. You're going down.
Wait, I forgot. I totally
Fear!
reminded me of the.
20.
Nora going, Fear, now needs a snack! And reaching into the bag holding and like chucking a snack
Murph,
at
what'd you get?
I
26.
forgot if there was
26 to
any.
hit.
Oh,
And as I kind of hit that elbow, I'm also going to just kind of lash out with my knee and try and bend it the way that it should.
Okay.
Ow!
19.
19's a hit.
Okay. Then I'm just going to slam it again with my elbow.
we don't need him to hurt. We just need him to go down.
19.
19's also a hit.
And then one more, just for fun.
We just don't want him retreating into the water.
Or do we?
22.
20 is also a hit, so you can do damage for all 4 attacks.
Okay.
Go. Go. Go get the damage. Go. Go. Go get the damage. Go. Go.
Go ninja, go. Go. Go ninja, go.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Go ninja, go ninja,
No,
go.
it's more go damage. Go.
Best.
Go. Go.
Hands down, I will fight anybody about this best TMNT movie ever.
Uh huh. 100%.
Does the giant, does the stuff from the giant potion add on to my damage too?
Yes.
See,
Does
I
it
forgot.
add on to each damage roll or just total?
Each one.
I forgot the damage on my storm giant stuff too, and then Murph reminded me, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Your
Damn it.
eyes.
Next
Murph,
time.
your
Damn it,
eyes.
Damn it, Bobby.
Go damage, go.
63 points of damage.
Woo! All right.
Nice.
So as you come
That's
in,
nice.
doing the multi move of like going at the arm and like kicking and punching and like pulling it, you feel like you actually hear like a crack after like the final blow, as he kind of like slams his right shoulder on the ground, as he's still like he's still like half submerged, half on the ground, but at this point he's kind of like hanging on by like the one hand that's by Finra, and he's like trying to like fix his arm by like trying to like re-snap it without actually touching it, kind of a thing.
Did his face get a little bit closer to, like,
His face
did he
is
lower down a
his
little
face
bit?
is like a couple inches off the ground.
Is he close to me?
He's very close to you.
Okay, before I end my turn, I just want to look him in the eye and say, remember who the fuck you are! Don't be a toy of the gods any longer! Otherwise, it's not gonna end well for you. And then I'll end my turn.
Alright. With that, he is not very happy. He's going to do a legendary action. He's going to do Breathe Weapon. He's going to do Cold Breath.
He's gonna vomit on you.
You are all in a cone of his damage. Everyone must make me a Constitution saving throw.
I can't defend.
No.
Hey, I'm immune to cold.
You are immune to cold, you're fine.
Oh, thank goodness, nat 20.
Oh, nice.
This wouldn't give the women in my hornland a sniffle.
Would our cloaks give us help? Because it says
No,
the
it's fire.
cold weather.
It's
Well, no,
fire.
it says the cold weather has no effect on you when the temperature is an
That's weather.
issue.
I said weather on purpose. It has nothing
Got
to do
it.
with damage. It's just weather.
Okay.
What's the
What save was it?
Constitution.
Yeah.
Cold usually. But
If you did not get a 19 or higher, you were a fail.
the
Mine's an automatic
fails-
fail because I can't defend.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So Murph will
I
take
got
the
exactly
damage.
19.
Other than Finra get a natural 20, did anybody get a 19 or higher? Okay. All right. So everybody minus people who succeeded or not taking damage. Oh fuck. 100 points of damage.
Good night.
Ooh.
Goodbye.
What?
If
Yep.
you succeeded, you take 50 points. Obviously, if you're immune, you take none. Natural 20
Goodbye.
automatically makes you resistant, so you take 25 points.
Death Ward! Yay!
I'm gonna use my relentless endurance to go to 1 HP
Okay,
instead.
so
No.
anybody did not pull themselves back up but still died, raise your hand. Nixus.
That did not poke up.
Well, I'm
so it's
down.
just-
I'm
so-
not dead.
Oh,
but
you're
I'm
just down, but you're not. But you're to 0, right?
Yeah, I'm to
Okay,
0.
I just had to mark you. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm to 0.
And he is going. That was his legendary action, so he's going to take his regular action. He's going to summon another echo on the ground. He's going to try to lift up his hand. He's going to put one right behind Finra. So he's going to put one right here. He's going to his turn and let his echo move. His echo is actually going to attack Finra. He's pretty pissed at all the damage that's been done. Finra, because you did reckless attack, he gets advantage on you.
Yep.
Poppers.
So that is a 28 to hit. For the first attack, you're going to take 9 points of damage, slashing if it makes any difference. Oh yeah, you're raging, so
Good
it'd be
half.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Natural 1 and natural 20. So natural 20.
Careful. Jesus.
Danger poke.
So at 24, you take half, so you take 12 points of slashing damage, and that's the Echo's turn. We are going to go now to your turn, Finra.
Alright,
Fiendra.
I don't like that, but I am going to take my first action at the Echo and
Okay.
reckless attack
Okay.
for 26.
26 is a hit.
That would be 17, 18, 19 damage, and it's the first time I'm hitting him, so I don't get the plus from Winged Vengeance, correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so then it's just the 17, 18, 19 damage to him.
That is enough to take him out. Echoes only have 10
And
HP.
then I am gonna turn back to Sylyk and recklessly hit him
Okay.
for 11.
11 to hit, or
Yeah, 11 to hit.
That's unfortunately miss. Did you swing with advantage?
Yeah, I got a nat 1
Ooh,
for my other
okay.
one, so.
Damn. All right.
Not a very good roll.
Okay.
That's all I can do. I'm just gonna stand there going, oh shit.
All right, Serena is going to use her rogue ability, and she's going to immediately. Well, first off,
advantage.
she's going to immediately yell out, "Who needs it?" And she's going to immediately bonus action disengage, and she's going to run over to the group.
Mixus.
What do they have?
Mixus. All right, so
Yeah.
she's going to move all the way to Mixus, and she is going.
I can't speak for myself. Me.
This one! As I point
She's
to
gonna
the
use a
limp green
potion.
on the
She's
body.
gonna use a potion
Well,
of
help
superior
the wee
healing.
one.
She's going to use
She's
a
got
potion of
pocket
superior
bacon.
healing to give you 24 points of health.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I use this as an action. So
Yeah, so all of it, right?
yeah, so 4d8 plus 4, so 40 points.
Oh, thank God.
And she is going to. She's going to stop it there because that's really all she can use. She did action, bonus action, and movement. Renora.
Okay. Nora's gonna get up like, fuck, man. And then, bonus action, she's gonna pull out. Was that, would she know if that, like, was that a spell?
The cold breath?
Yeah.
It's not a spell. It's essentially like a dragon's fire, but it's not actually fire because different dragons have different elements. So it's just like an elemental wave of energy, but it's not magical.
Okay. Because I was thinking of pulling
Isn't
out
it
the
a
green
spell?
book of spell because it says you're resistant to elemental spells.
If you're
but-
resistant to elemental spells, it still technically takes advantage because you're essentially also resistant to the elements as well. So it would work.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull that out as my bonus action and just like hang on to it in one hand, and in my other hand, I'm going to, for my action, take a potion of supreme healing
Okay, fair enough.
and the
That's
loudest fuck.
I'm gonna do the same.
Okay.
That's
Well,
that's
Xander,
all I
it
can
is-
do.
Xander, it is your turn, so go ahead and do your.
Yep.
your
So
potion.
I will. Yep. So I'm gonna do that.
Remember, if you use an action, you
And-
get full value.
Oh, yep. All right. And I know I had to break concentration.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Mixus, you're good on health. Does anybody else need health at the moment?
Not right now.
I'm
sure
a little
maybe
short,
Renora.
but
You're a little short. You want some healing word?
if you get, yeah, I could do a
You're
little.
just gonna.
But if
You're
you
just
do-
gonna
Are you
see.
doing? Were you gonna take your potion? Because if you take your potion as your action, then you get full amount, and you wouldn't be able to do a spell.
Well, some of his spells are bonus actions.
Oh, unless they're
Yeah,
bonus
Bonus
actions.
action healing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bonus
healing
action.
word's a
didn't know.
bonus action.
Immediately,
Oh, I
you're
didn't
gonna
know that. I
see.
forgot.
You're
It's
gonna
okay.
hear Serena be like, "Don't be a bitch about it. Just heal everyone. Stop asking questions. Just heal everyone."
Mass healing word is not a bonus action. Oh, it is actually. It is. My bad.
Oh, whoops.
She's like, "You are a
I'll just do
cleric.
that.
Learn what you're supposed to do. Just heal us all. We all need help."
Sure. I'll do it.
Do what I did in the one chat this weekend, and I healed everybody when everyone went
I was gonna
down.
say kill.
While the monster was just rocking with 1 HP, and I was able to hide it from all of you.
That was awesome.
Rocking the 1
Everybody in
HP.
the club, heal for.
Everybody in the club.
in the club, heal for 4.
Everybody in the club.
For
get-
4?
Oh,
Everybody in the
Yeah.
club gets swifty.
I get 4? You said 4?
Everybody in the club get 4. Yeah.
Everybody in the club get 4.
Everybody get.
Can I give my 4 to someone else?
No, you can't.
Me.
Everybody in the
No
club get 4.
regifting.
No regifting heals.
No regifting
No.
heals.
Reflect it
And
off to me.
That's my turn.
I am rubber and you are glue. It
Alright.
bounces off of me and it heals you.
Nix, it's your turn.
I'm sorry, I just pictured like Renora like jumping in front of
Yelling. I need it.
I know, Mr. President.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action and Hunter's mark him again because of the fact it would have gone down when I was unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna shoot him because I'm mad. And I'm turning bright red. That's a 28 to hit.
28 to hit. By the way, in
21
case you guys
damage.
wonder what you're actually fighting, I will show you in case you did not see it.
See that sweet, sweet lizard body. Snake body.
Ayo.
Oh yeah.
Sweet, sweet.
With JoJo's Bizarre Adventures proportions, where he's thicker in one
Hey.
spot. And
Fun horror story.
how much
Side
damage?
fact that's
First arrow is 21 damage.
Okay.
Second arrow, a 20 to hit.
20's hit.
17 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and I haven't done my... Oh, that was a crit. So 31 to hit.
Whew, yeah, it's a hit.
17 plus 12.
29 points of damage.
And then one more arrow. 14? It probably doesn't hit.
No.
Okay, so now I need to do my hunter's mark.
Okay,
1 second.
go ahead and do your hunter's mark.
1 second. We will do the hunter's mark. Because you said it only does it for one.
Yeah, you can only do it once per turn, not once per action.
4.
4 points. Okay.
Which is kind of interesting because when I was... Oh, it was because the subclass. I remember now.
What is your
Never
subclass?
mind.
Yeah. Because you're thinking of Fig?
No, I'm
Or,
I was thinking of one of my other characters in the past.
Okay.
Kamara.
Okay.
Or not Kamara, one of the others. And then I'm gonna sit there and just go and stick my tongue out.
Okay.
And I'm bright red. I am not green anymore. I am completely red. There's falling red, falling fall leaves everywhere, and I'm making a pile.
Okay. Helga.
Helga can't, stay away from the action, but she also doesn't want, again, when did she become the babysitter of all the, squishy people?
Did it yourself.
Operation Meat
No,
Go.
you hid behind me.
I mean, you don't have to stay there. I
Oh,
can
I
still
don't-
hide from behind other people as
Oh, I
long
don't-
as they're taller than me.
Oh yeah, no, I don't plan on it. Trust me. I want in on this. I see Murph, laying into him. I see Fierna laying into him, and I'm like, be back! And, zoom! Boop!
Welcome to the
And,
party, pal.
yep, and, because I'm also raging, and because Fierna's raging, that means I get advantage on my swings.
Mm-hmm.
Yee. So, 18? Yeah. 18, I guess, misses, I'm guessing.
18 is what you need to hit.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so,
Don't forget to add in the potion.
yeah, no, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna, I just forgot what the, Storm Giant potion actually adds, because I'm
It's like a
a
plus
goldfish.
8. It's like a
It's
plus
like a
8.
plus 8.
Did you get advantage too
Yep.
because of
Yep,
tactics?
yep, yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
just like Fierna, the first one was a nat 1, so thank goodness. Okay, so do you want me to separate the force and the slashing?
No, he's not resistant to non-magical damage, so you're fine.
Okay, so 11 plus the 8 is 19 of the
Mhm.
slashing, and then another 6 of the force. Helga's using the force, which is so ironic for me. And then the second one is 16, so
Nice.
that's miss. And then that's gonna be it for now.
Okay. To the top of the round is Serena. Serena's hurting, so she is going to heal herself. She's going to use an action and take a greater potion of healing. So she's gonna get max value. And then she is going to... she's actually going to also bonus action Second Wind to also heal a little more for 11. So that way she's feeling a little bit better. That's Serena's turn. Renora.
Okay. I'm wondering if it's possible for me to continue to hang on to the book while holding the bow. Like, can I have it, like, held on like this?
Which bow? You gotta be specific. There's certain
The
ones you
patient
can't-
hand one?
No.
No.
Patient hand bow requires you to have both hands on it.
It would have to have both hands?
You have to
Okay.
have both hands.
I see. It says two-handed.
Mm-hmm. Long bows and short bows are two-handed. Heavy crossbows are two-handed. The only kind of bow you can use that's one-handed is a light or hand crossbow.
Okay.
Unless it's a specific bow that has an ability that says otherwise.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Or if you learn to use your feet.
Right?
Or you
I'm like
become- or you
trying to
become
think
a
of
monk.
creative
Athletics
ways.
check.
Or you become a monk.
Yeah.
You know, crazy-ass monks can do some crazy-ass shit
Yeah.
with weapons.
Grow a third spiritual arm to hang on to the book.
Or just, like,
There's
use,
a
like, your
monk that does
toe to,
that.
like, fire the trigger or something like that. Like, as you, like,
Yeah.
pull back and you're still holding something.
Right? Just throw it up real quick. Fucking.
Take that for being ambidextrous.
Ooh, I
Can
want
she
to be
put the
helpful.
Can she put
I
the
know
book in
Kung
her
Fu.
mouth and hold
No.
it that way?
This is a grimoire. Like, this thing is thick. I mean, like, unless for some reason
Those are some
Renora
really
has a very
strong
overly
teeth.
wide mouth. I mean, like, that's
Have
crazy.
You
you
don't
seen
know.
Renora? Have you seen Renora?
She does have a
eat?
big mouth. She runs
Yeah,
it all
have
the time.
I mean, she has the baby tusks that she could hold it on. You know.
I could,
But that
yeah,
also
just-
make it more difficult for her to actually put it in her mouth because it touches it away. The
That's true.
grimoires themselves are roughly like the size of like an almanac thick, kind of thing like that. Like they're like full, like
Shit.
big book.
What you're
Can
telling
I,
me
like-
Renora isn't half yuan tea and could just like dislocate her jaw and like
Just unhinge my jaw like a snake and then.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Well. Here goes
sort of
nothing,
noises?
I guess.
You got
You
this.
okay, bestie?
You
No.
got this. You got this.
For
You got it. You can do it. I
for my
believe in you.
movement, can I like set the book down and pick it back up at the end of my turn?
Sure. Well,
Or, like-
we'll be behind it.
I guess I could probably do that as a bonus action, yeah, if I attack with a bow.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I'd say you could if you decided to drop it, you couldn't pick it up at the same turn.
Okay.
Hmm.
What if she drops it on her feet? So technically, it's still on
Pick
her.
it back up.
Either way, it's a movement, and I will not allow the
Back
repetition of the
into
same
your
thing
hands.
twice. So
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
And
Mm, okay. I guess I will.
She's gonna toss it to Mixus, and it just smashes Mixus to the ground.
Here, catch.
Yeah.
I got it.
I guess Renora, you could give it to me if you wanted.
Ah,
Give it back to you.
Renora,
You're too
that gonna
far
help
away.
me.
You're too far
I
away.
don't know. So you have two hands. I don't
But
know.
you're too far away.
Well, I can always just like put
Closer.
it back in my stuff. It's not
Yeah.
a matter of needing
She
two
was
hands.
trying
It's
to
a
be
matter
able
of
to, like,
continue to
keep it
keep the
Yeah, I
bonus
know.
from it without.
Right.
Yeah.
How far away is that from him? Okay. I hate this. Okay.
So it is saying
Sorry.
tuck it. On the stream is saying tuck it under your armpit, but you need both of your arms for the bow.
See, that's what I was like thinking of different ways that I could be like hanging on to this book, like just trying to brainstorm over here.
As someone
because the
who
book physically
refuses
needs you to have it held
Yeah.
in the hands.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you
That's
have to
the
have
thing.
it open.
If you
on
can't
her
just have it
hand.
on your
Got it.
person, you got to be physically holding it.
Got it. Okay.
I'm already kind of being a little loose with it because it is a big book, so technically, under most circumstances, you need two hands to hold it. But I'm just allowing people because you're not magic wielders that you're just holding it in one hand.
Yeah.
It's already.
I like to think that she's
I
like holding
mean-
it with two hands, but when she throws something, it's just like one of those, like she holds it to her chest real quick and then.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just throwing it out. If it's a big enough book, like you said, couldn't she like put her bow on the inside of it, clamp the book around the bow, and then shoot the bow?
At that point, it's
That's
a
what I
long-
originally
At
said.
that point, then we're going to the turn takes 6 seconds. By the time you're going to create this mechanized system, your turn's already done. You know, like
Yeah. You're right.
I will
you're
pop
right.
every
Seconds
bubble that you
before
guys
that.
have for me. Like I will ruin this.
Okay,
okay,
so
we
Gotta
get
keep
it.
you on your toes somehow.
I will move up and
Unless she's really good at balancing and she could balance on her head.
I would say that only work if she had a full ability score for dexterity, which I know you do. Not have
Right.
20 for dexterity.
I do not.
Oh, yeah. Like if you were like the
Second
most dexterous person
The most.
possible, I would possibly allow it, but no.
Again, or
She is literally a wet noodle. Like, just no limber.
Okay. Throw the hand scythe at him. Just kidding. Throw the serpent's
Just
hand
kidding.
at him.
I'm throwing
Bonus
something
action.
at him.
Bonus action, throw the serpent's hand. 21 to hit.
21's a hit.
Okay. So 9 plus 2 plus 12, because I don't think I get the sneak attack.
No, you do not get the sneak attack.
Okay. Then
So,
23.
23. Okay.
And I'm wearing my rings, so his hit points are reduced by 6.
Okay, when you do that, his horns start to glow, and you also
God
feel
damn
this
it.
jolt in your body. Your hit points now reduced by 6.
Oh, cool. We
As
love
you-
that. Thank you.
He did some kind of reflect ability against you, so now you're max.
I love that journey for you.
I do not. That's
I
it
am
for
rubber,
me.
you are glue.
I'm just holding the book now, like.
And Renora, I need you to make me a intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm flashing back to this past
22.
weekend.
The effect's sticking on you, but you're able to understand what's happening. Any kind of magical effect that attacks the creature now will now attack you.
But the magical. Okay. It's.
Oh.
I don't know if it's actually attack, though. Is
So
it?
anytime.
Well, this is
we-
his
we
ability.
deal-
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He's casting.
like, anytime
he's
any of
cursing.
us?
He's cursing you with ability. Anytime any kind of magical effect hits him, it will now affect you in response.
Me specifically?
Yeah, I was
you
gonna say,
specifically.
Oh god!
Cool. So cool.
Wow.
look at that DM smirk.
Uh.
Look at that smirk.
Good thing I'm holding the book. Hit him with only elemental damage, guys.
Oh, man.
Or melee damage.
Melee.
Melee. If you hit him with a spell, make it elemental.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
But he's also immune to cold, so not that.
Just all the fire, baby. No, that's it.
Okay. All right. Xander.
That ruined my turn. I don't want to attack Nora.
Oh, because you want to do a magical attack?
Well, yeah! I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll play my loot and deal him lightning damage, but...
Go for it.
Lightning
You're fine.
damage is
You'll be
elemental.
Fine.
No! Because
But
Is
his
the
lightning
lightning
damage is
elemental?
magical.
Oh, it's magic.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Yeah, like it'll affect me, but I'm also resistant to elemental spells.
Right now, because of the fact
But
she's
the
holding
idea,
the
but
book.
no matter what, he will not take any of the damage. It's just automatically just gonna.
Oh,
bounce
he's
off
not
the-
going to take any of
He's
it.
not gonna take any
No.
of it.
Oh, I thought it was
Take
like I'm taking you
all
down
of
with
it.
me, not.
No.
Oh, God. Oh,
It's-
no.
It's
It,
a you're
targets
doing
him,
it
and it actually
instead.
reflects
Hi,
off of him
for
and hits
nothing.
you.
It bounces
He's rubber and
off.
I'm glue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh no.
That's going in the quotes board.
No.
I
This is
am
not
rubber.
okay.
I am.
Okay.
Is this because I was late?
It makes sense, Lenora.
Right? Jeez.
This is what you get. All right.
No,
you
it's
do
not
that.
because
Have a number.
hey, you were doing housework. It's fine. It's fine. You had to do stuff around the house and you got loss of time. It's fine.
All right, Xander. What is you going to do, man?
Xander, do something. Don't die.
Okay. Thanks.
Don't
Thanks
die.
for everyone. I think I'm gonna hold my action to cast levitate on somebody.
Like I was going to say, you can still do spells
I
on
know.
somebody else. Like, you can still heal people. You just
Yeah.
get directed at him.
Right. I kind of want to cast levitate on Renora so she could get on top of the creature and start flashing him. If that's
What?
something we're interested in.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Yeah.
Renora, do you consent to this?
Yeah, you consent to this, Renora?
That's why I said it's an idea.
You're being
it's an idea.
moved and you're being forced to, like, flash somebody?
I
it's...
was
What's
moving.
happening?
Yeah.
What?
That
Stab.
escalated quickly.
It's an idea.
You're getting.
It was either
You're
that
getting.
or it was either that or Murph, but I think Murph does.
You
still
defeated the
considered
villain
large.
with embarrassment.
But
I don't know what's
Unfortunately, the
happening.
guard
I
showed
was
up
all-
shortly.
You have to make sure they want to be able to be
exactly, I knew that.
Yeah, it has to be a willing creature, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so what are you doing again? Say that one more
I
time.
could cast levitate on somebody to move
Okay.
them in the air 20 feet.
Away from
So
him?
his-
No,
Yes,
on
please.
him. On him.
No, don't put me towards him.
Well,
Okay,
that's
well,
fine.
I didn't
you
know-
get to choose. He can't move you without your consent, essentially, based on
Yeah.
D&D rules. So,
Okay. No, don't put me towards
Except
him.
the three
Don't do it.
frontline
Okay.
fighters in front of him, and you choose
Well,
Renora.
I did, or I could do it to Murph if he wanted to like grapple him or something. But
Well,
He's
that's-
not saying no.
He
I mean-
can't
Mimi,
regret
Mimi,
it.
pick
the
me,
grappling
pick me.
is good. Okay, I'm going to say this. This is a
Pick
bigger
Luna.
creature. He is considered gargantuan.
Murph, I can't
Murph
grapple
can't
something
grapple
bigger.
gargantuan.
Because it's
Okay.
more than
I
one
didn't know.
size bigger than
Yeah.
him.
We didn't know. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I
He
will
just
just say
had-
that.
large already with the storm's giant.
Well, even if we decided to say he's larger,
It's still
okay,
not gargantuan.
I'll ask Murph for this just to get your personal opinion. If you don't have your feet planted on the ground, would it be more difficult for you to grapple somebody?
Grapple via handstand.
It depends on what I'm grappling.
So, like, okay,
Because
let's say theoretically I allow this, and you're floating in the air and you grapple the neck. If you don't have any way to pull him away from you because you're floating, does it really work? Otherwise, you're just essentially hugging him.
Murder cuddles!
even if I'm
Forget
hugging,
it.
even if I'm
Forget
hugging
it.
him, the idea of being in the air or not doesn't matter because I'm gonna hook my legs around him, and this is where the choke's coming from. My arms and my upper body's got nothing to do with. I could be upside down in the air on the wall. It doesn't matter. I'm doing this motion. You're getting.
Okay.
Hold on, I need that in a
All right.
GIF right now.
All right. All right. I'll go with Murph's response on this. If you want to levitate him up, and you want to give him get him into around the neck area, you can try to grapple. It would not restrain him from doing anything, but he could try to give him like disadvantage on his attack by trying to like pull on the neck, essentially.
Ride the
Would he
bull, ride
still-
the bull, ride the bull!
Ride the bull!
Fuck it.
Grab
Let's
by
ride
the
the fucking
horns.
bull.
You want to
Let's
try
go.
it? All right.
Ah, fuck it.
Strong
Grab
like
him by the
bull!
horns.
Strong
Grab him by
like
the
bull!
horns.
So
I will say
Xander
that I'm
will
only
cast-
allowing this because you got the giant strength in you. Otherwise, I'd probably say
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Fair.
Because you got the giant strength in you.
Yeah. All right.
By the power of the giant. By the power of
Pull him up.
Giant
Grayskull.
explodes in me.
Sure. I guess for this to work, I have to hold it for his turn, or can I just do it now?
Because, well, you can levitate him now, but he can't do anything
Okay.
until his turn.
Absolutely.
Toss me. Just fucking toss me.
He's just floating in the
will-
air.
Me.
Honestly, it's
you
probably
have the
the only time
advantage.
you will be
you
able
have the
to.
advantage to know that Murph goes before the creature,
The creature.
so
yeah.
you'll be fine. So you can levitate him up now
Yep.
and do that, or you could,
Alright.
if you had something else. I don't know if this really change anything. Depends on what you have in your mind. You could hold the reaction until it is his turn, then you could levitate him up. But I don't know if that'd really change anything for you.
I don't think so.
Okay,
If
then
the
you can
creature
just
doesn't
levitate
go
him now
for us, yeah.
20 feet. I'd say due to the fact that he still hasn't that the creature still hasn't fully fixed his arms, I'll just say 20 feet exactly gets him to like about head level, to about where he's raising
Okay.
stuff up at this point.
Yep. I'll say, Murph, now get ready to fly and do some kung fu shit.
Gets that kung
Never
fu shit
felt
ready.
so light. I
Knock
feel
his
like a
fucking
fucking
head
hero.
off!
Flow into you.
I believe I can fly.
Just go up there, just raise your arms. I can fly! Look at me, Ma! I can fly!
I feel like one of those beautiful elven dancers you told me I'd never be, Ma. Look at me now.
All right, so you raise them up. You raise them up 20 feet.
Hannibal.
Anything else?
I have to concentrate on that, so I'm good.
All right,
That's
cool.
Oh my goodness, if you break concentration on Murph, it just drops.
Boom.
Mixus.
Drop him on.
Well, Mixus is still very mad, so they're just going to shoot him.
Shoot him good.
13, first one does not hit. Shoot again. 22?
22's a hit.
That's 14 damage.
Okay.
Again. 30?
Yep.
13 damage.
Okay.
One more time.
One more time.
18?
18's a hit.
18 damage plus my hunter's mark.
Okay.
1 second. Hunter's mark. Must get a hunter's of the marks.
Gee.
5!
5. Okay.
Like,
That's it.
you
Okay. He doesn't look like he responds to sound. He looks basically like just like a rabid beast at this moment. Like he doesn't respond to you guys' intimidations. Doesn't respond to anything that you guys say. It just kind of goes through. Helga.
Cool.
Coolio.
How's the weather up there, Murph?
So cool.
So cool.
I feel so free.
I've never felt more alive.
Look at me.
Look at me now, Mom. I'm flying.
If only my mom could see me now.
Top of the world.
I'm thankful you wear stuff under your cloth. Unless he's free balling it.
They're pants. Those are pants.
Nah.
Nah.
Okay,
Sure.
buddy.
I'm not that drunk and you're not that pretty.
You're not my type. 22 to hit.
22's a hit.
That's 17. 26 damage on the first swing. And the second one misses completely.
Okay,
So-
he's going to do a legendary reaction at the end of your turn due to how much damage he's taken. And he's going to do Quake. He's going to literally take both his hands. He's going to straighten them out. He's going to immediately just slam them down on the platform that you guys are all on. You need everyone.
Can he do it with both hands still?
What's that?
Can he do it with both hands?
He's had enough
Is
time to
one arm-
repair his shoulder. He's going to lift up both his hands. He's going to just slam down. Everybody, since you're all on the platform, you need to make me a dexterity
Except
saving
for
throw. Oh, except for Murph. Yes, except for Murph.
Dex, you said save?
Dex
Yes.
save.
Is this an effect?
DC is 22.
Is this an effect we can see? Or no?
This is
So
no,
we have
because
to
it's
get,
not a
like,
direct
a
effect
nat-
to you. It's an effect on the ground. Wow, natural 20 from Mixus. Holy shit.
I'm very
Nice.
Dexy.
But yeah, if you didn't get a 22 or higher, it is a fail.
Yeah.
Oh.
Haha! Finally, I didn't fail one.
I just go, whoop! Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. At least he
Do it
flew for a
again.
turn. At least he
No,
flew.
don't
If
do
you-
it again.
If you failed, you take 30 points of damage and are forced prone.
Ouch.
Okay.
Is
Xander,
what
do you
kind of
fail?
damage is it?
Yeah.
It is just, it's force
Like
damage.
with my rage would cut it in half?
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
not that kind of damage.
Sad.
Xander, do you take damage from this?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to make me a Constitution saving throw to see if you can focus on keeping Murph in the air.
Oh,
Keep me up
no!
here.
Oh, no! Don't drop him.
At least he's got the potion of water breathing.
Nope.
No
Okay, so-
whammies!
Murph, you don't take any damage, but you do fall.
I can fly!
Hey, can I do anything to try and like as I fall latch onto him?
Unfortunately, not because you did not have you didn't have a turn in between this to hold a reaction, so you cannot. Unfortunately, Serena got a natural 1, so Serena's down.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Anybody else down? No.
I mean,
Almost, but not yet.
Yeah, no.
But yes, if you failed, you take that damage plus you're forced prone.
Yep.
It is force damage, which I don't believe anybody has resistance to force.
No.
Okay, and Helga, you ended your turn there. So Murph, you're only 20 feet up in the air. You do not take any falling damage. You land back on your feet. It is your turn.
Okay, I got a question.
Sure, go for
Is there anything that would stop me from getting to the throne and Luna? Any
Not
kind
that
of
you-
shield?
I mean, there's no physical obstacles in the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet there's not. Never mind. You know what then? So he's 20 feet. How high can I jump?
You can jump
And it-
half your movement with a proper athletics check. Now, you have your storm giant strength. I will say, due to that, you can jump your full movement in the air.
Perfect. And you said he's about 20 feet. His head's about 20 feet up in the air.
I will say that his
Boots! Don't
I will-
forget your boots!
his
No, that's he has
um,
boost of haste. I have the boost
Oh.
of jumping.
the height of the 20 feet extends up to his horns. So I'm gonna say up to his neck is like 15 feet, if that's what you're going for.
No, I'm going for his horns. Well, his neck
20
and
feet.
his horns.
20
I
feet.
got 30 feet. I got 30 feet.
All right,
so
cool.
I'm good. All right, well, I'm going to try and jump up and, like, smash him in the face, and then we'll see what happens from there.
All right, cool.
Smash him good! Murph, he's our man. If he can't do it, do it
23's the
again.
hit.
I hope Helga can.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say thanks
So-
again for that vote of confidence there, Mixus.
I hope Helga can.
With that being said, I'm going to spend one of my superiority die, and I'm going to grapple him and swing around so both of my feet are on the back of his neck and both of my hands are on his horns.
Okay, so
And then from there, I'm just going to start yanking his head back as hard as I can.
he needs to
and
make a
see
check,
what
right?
hits.
Like a strength check or something like that, a strength saving throw? Or is it just automatically
let's
work?
see.
I forgot.
It works if my first attack hits.
That's right. Okay, cool. So, all right, so
To
you
get
are
out of it, he
grappling
has to do a
onto-
strength check.
What's that?
To get out of it, he's got to do a strength check.
Right. Okay, cool. So you are hanging onto his horns. Got it.
Okay.
If-
And then I'm going to start
If
like
it wasn't
twisting and
for
yanking
your
his head.
cloak, you notice that these horns are literally burning. Like the rest of his body is cold, but his horns are like literally like searing like hot pans. But due to the cloak you're wearing, you're able to resist the actual urge to like let go to the pain.
No pain, no fucking gain!
That's right.
So I'm going to start like twisting his head and yanking it. So, let's
Okay.
see.
If you want to start moving, because that's not use. I'm gonna have you. You got your Stormshine strength in there. Give me a strength check with advantage. Or athletics. I'll allow you to pick me athletics too if athletics benefits you.
Ooh, athletics or strength?
So many choices.
I know. Dangerous choices at that. I'm going to go athletics. And you said with advantage, yeah?
With advantage, you got that Storm Giant strength in you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Do it.
Do I add the Storm Giant to
Oh,
it,
yeah.
or should just strike?
No,
Do
you
it.
add that
Okay.
Storm Giant strength in there, man.
Do it.
34.
34. Okay, so you're pulling back and you're moving his head around, and he's like losing concentration. You're moving all over the place. Roll me 1d100.
Oh.
Whoa.
Da 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 da.
Mixus is over there singing next to a dead daughter. Like,
Do you want me to add the giant to that too?
No, just the D100 regular.
63.
63.
oh, so close.
As you were pulling back and forth, you're like feeling like bones crack, but nothing like snaps. But he's like, there's no melt there, but you can hear him like in pain. He's gonna take 63 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Aw, Kitty! Hi, Kitty! Hi,
So
Luna!
after,
won't let her
with
sit
that
on me.
being said, what do I have left to do? What did I
I would say
use
that's
up
pretty much.
for-
I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna say that's pretty much it. Use your movement to jump up. You use your superiority die action to grapple. You kind of like moved him around to like start like messing with him and start like messing with his bones. I'd say that's pretty much it. 63 points. All
I'll
right.
take
Murph,
63. I'll take 63.
All right.
Somebody fucking-
Kill
Murph is the
him.
ultimate chiropractor.
So he's pretty pissed. He doesn't like you on top of him, so he's gonna dive in the water.
Oh, fuck. Well, good thing
Oh,
he
you got
has
water
that.
breathing?
Water breathing!
Hasn't took it yet.
Did you take it yet?
Yeah. Yes, he did. 'cause
Yeah,
he
did?
took it.
Okay.
He took it.
All right. So
Yeah.
he's gonna dive underwater. So he's not in
And
the
I'm
spot
just
right
jet
now.
skiing as he's going down because I got
So
his
you
horn
see him
still.
moving, and everybody outside can see like this curve of like this big blade of water circling around as he's like diving and trying to get you off. I need you to make me another athletics check regular to try to hang on as he's trying to get you off.
You're good at those.
Plus your storm giant, so.
Yep.
32.
32. You were hanging on. So as he's cutting through, he is going to just come up for a few seconds, and he is gonna. Anybody who's on the ground except for Murph needs to make me a dexterity saving throw. He's gonna have to roll
Oh.
attack you guys.
Okay.
I hate these.
Oh no.
I haven't had a chance to get up
Yeah.
yet, so.
Disadvantage. And Serena loses one death saving throw.
Ah!
No. I didn't do good. Mm-mm.
DC is 17.
Nope.
Aw,
Mm-mm.
no.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
If
I
you
got a
fail,
natural one.
oh no.
For 7.
If you fail, you're gonna take 20 points of cold damage.
I'm down.
I can do that.
If you succeed, you
Okay.
take half of that. If you also failed, you go prone if you weren't already prone. So,
Okay.
Wonderful, you're
I'm
down.
prone.
Anybody else down?
I'm prone.
I'm prone.
Prone.
I'm prone, but.
Okay. Alright, that's the end of his turn. He can't really do anything else. That was something he did not use physical strength for. Otherwise, he's basically restricted to Murpha's movements. Finra, death save and throw, please.
No, failed one.
Oh no.
I
Okay.
got a 4.
To Serena. She is down. You're all immediately, whether or not you're looking at her, you're gonna see like this energy pulsing from Serena as she starts pushing herself up. As you immediately just hear this echo coming from her voice. Fuck this shit! As she immediately just starts transforming, as you just see her turn into like this demonic version of herself, as she's immediately just gonna run past all of you and just dive in the water to grab a hold of her father.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Okay.
We're making this
I
cinematic. Oh,
Get
boy.
it.
I know.
I will show you what she looks like.
Ryan said, "Devil niece, go."
Yep. Okay,
Oh.
very cool.
Okay.
Please.
Someone
All
takes
right,
after
look
the
at her.
Family lineage.
Yep.
Yep.
Fancy family
Runs in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Weird ass family.
And she is going to take her action to do her double daggers against him. So due to double lineage, she gets advantage. Ooh. Oh, there we go.
When she
29.
and Murph is still holding his head back,
Yep.
so like she's got prime opportunity. for
Right.
the
So
next-
Murph, you see just randomly this creature that looks familiar to you, but also demonic at the same time, just immediately diving and grabbing and just stabbing like a madman against like his body with like these two giant daggers. That's gonna be down to return Renora.
Well, they're all in the water, eh?
Yeah, they're in the water. Yeah.
Oh.
Jet skiing, so.
Yeah. I already used my
left
potion of
and
healing.
Ski-Doo.
I can get Firna.
I said I already used it. I don't have
No,
anything.
I'm saying like, like, I can do it because you already used yours.
Good, because I don't have anything to get her with anyway, is what I'm saying. I don't have anything to get me with anyway. Oh my god.
I know.
That's fine.
This is
Terrifying.
fine.
I will,
You weren't prone, are you? Are you prone?
Oh, I am prone.
Oh,
I'm gonna
So
get
you
up.
just need to stand
First
up.
thing first, I'm gonna stand up.
Be like, fuck.
Yes, I
what
forgot
was
about that. Thank you. Oh, whew. And then I will, my goodness. Just ready my dagger to throw in case I see Sylyk pop out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He
and-
like every couple turns he does show himself for a second. So I'll say, Finra, Serena. So no, he'd be underwater on your turn.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll hold that action to throw that for when I see him come back up.
Okay, cool. So you'll be able to throw it on Xander's turn, which is next one. So
Cool.
I just imagine as he's going up and down, it's like, guys, I fucking dude.
right? As like randomly you just see like the tail come up, you just see like this maddening creature just like going to just stabbing into like the tail. All right, Xander, at the beginning of your turn, Renora, you can activate your reaction.
All right.
Called action.
Welcome to Shark Week, folks.
16 doesn't hit, right?
I think I downloaded the wrong Free Willy.
No, it does not.
Okay, well,
I heard your pool is broken.
All right, Xander, your turn.
Brown, brown.
Okay. For my action, I'll do my Superior Healing Potion. Take that. And then for my bonus action, I will do
Did you
Mass
need to
Healing
stand
Word.
up too? Or
Oh,
no?
yes, I will stand up too.
Okay, just reminding everyone
thank
that
you.
you have to stand up.
Yeah. Stand up.
Will the real Xander please stand up?
Will the real
please
Xander,
stand
please
up.
stand up.
Please
Please
stand
Don't give him that kind of attitude. You don't need that song about him.
Always.
We're gonna have problems here.
Everybody heal for 5.
yay!
Whoa.
Even those of
Yeah.
us that are down, do we get
Yes.
heals?
Okay, what's the
Yay!
range? What?
60
You.
foot.
Okay, on your turn you would see them. So yeah, I'd say even Murph and Serena would get 8 health too.
Oh,
You said 6?
bonus.
Thank you.
Murph hasn't taken any
Five.
damage
You
yet.
said
Oh,
5.
oh really?
$5
No.
long.
Not a point
Yeah, that's
yet.
right, because you're immune to the cold. You haven't taken shit. That's right.
Yeah.
I was in the
And he has
air.
got the word.
Murph's got
high,
this,
you
guys.
breathe
We'll
in
just
the
leave it
water.
to him.
I'm Captain Planet.
Everybody roll out.
Yeah,
I did
Xander-
fuck with you a lot. I
I'm
did
feeling
fuck with
that
you a
hook.
lot last session, so this session you kind of got it in the bag. So
Yeah, there you go.
Got it in the bag.
Why are you gonna cheapen it that way? Why can't you just let me have it? Just say, bro.
Let him
they killed
have it.
No.
Just let him
Yeah. No, it's too late now. It's too late now.
Oh, yep. And then Xander will move back about 15 feet. And there.
Move
okay.
back. You
So
don't know
I will
like
say
that.
I did not. I will say because the
Okay.
creature's constantly moving around the outside. Anywhere you are on the outside edge, if you move away, will get an attack opportunity against you because it is constantly moving around the outside. So do you want to move away?
Round the outside.
No.
Round the
Oh,
outside. Round the outside.
Round the outside.
Round the
Round the outside. Round the outside.
I could go left or right.
So you were, if I was correct, you were here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you could go here, or here.
And he got it.
Because he's moving at such a fast pace, he's circling around
Yeah.
every turn. So as soon as you pull away,
Okay.
he technically anywhere away from the outside the circle is attack opportunity. From.
Yeah. No, I'll just wait for him to come high five me.
Come high five.
To high
Okay, fair enough.
five you.
All right.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, death.
All right, Mixus.
I'm going to stand up. Yep. And I was not down, but I was prone, so my hunter's mark is still going, so I should know exactly where he is.
He's moving very fast, but he's constantly going in a full circular motion around the.
Because of that, I should be, and because of the fact my bow can shoot through coverage, I should be able to shoot him with my bow.
Yes, you can.
Yay! Oh, but only a 16 for the first one.
Miss.
That does not hit. Let's try it again. 21?
21's a hit.
15 damage.
Murph, as you're like holding this, you're like it's just like 2 inches away from you. You're seeing like these arrows just start flying through the water. You're like, oh shit! Yeah.
Fucking
20?
hit
Okay.
me!
9 damage.
Okay.
One more. That would be 18 to hit. 17 damage.
Yep. I imagine like every time Murph stops, like you almost hit me. Damn it!
I'm so
Two
bad.
for the hunter's mark.
My
2 for
hitbox
the
is so
hunter's
large.
mark.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move back because I am not on the edge. So I
Oh,
can
glory.
move back. I'm just going to move back a little bit. There we go. Uh-huh.
My hitbox is so large.
Yes. I'm done. I'm
Is
done.
that an
That was
insult
me.
or a compliment?
All right. Helga.
Okay, so
DM
did
guy.
Fierna get that healing from Xander, the 5?
Yes.
She did.
So I am
Okay.
back up.
Okay.
Still prone, but alive.
Still prone, yes.
Stand up.
So I'm going to
Stand up.
I've got a different plan, which is gonna be great.
Come on, move.
So since
Yeah,
I'm
hell
basically
yeah.
also prone next to Fierna, I'm just gonna hand her my
Get some Luda up in here.
hey,
Stand up.
Luda.
where is it? I have I have a potion of just regular healing, but it's better than nothing. So
Yep.
I'm gonna, since I'm prone next to her, I'm just gonna like put it on her chest.
Thank you.
For you. And then, would I have been able to see where Mixus was shooting, like to tell which direction he was
Well,
facing?
every time, because of how fast he's going, every time she took her 4 shots, they were in a different direction. So.
Okay.
You're fucking screaming, guy.
Yeah, right. He's moving
Yeah,
fast.
okay.
So because he lifts himself up every other turn. So like on Mixus's turn, he was here. On your turn, he's like here, and then on Murph's turn, he's like here. So he like literally moves into a different quadrant each turn. He's moving so fast.
The reason why I could shoot him was because I have him
Have
hunter's
hunter's mark,
marked,
so-
and I also have a
Yeah.
bow that can do coverage.
No, I just
Can
wanted
shoot the
to
coverage.
make sure that I wasn't gonna go into like directly in front of his face because that would be stupid. Mark that I did that. So then, like I said, place that on Fierna. Be like, that's for you. And then I'm going to join in on the fun because why not? I took the potion too, and Helga's just gonna log roll into the water.
Okay.
You don't need to get up.
Okay.
She don't need to get up.
All right. I'm
Um,
gonna say.
That's why I was trying to figure out which, like, I don't want to, like, log roll into his non-existent mouth, is what I was trying to, like, so...
All right. And you got the potion of water breathing.
of water
right?
breathing, yep.
Okay.
So,
Roll me a d20.
How long does that potion last?
I'm gonna
The
say because
dice, it
Murph
does-
is.
An hour.
I'm gonna say because
An
Murph is
hour.
holding on. Pick evens or odds, Murph.
Evens.
Okay. What'd you get?
Even Steven.
11.
11. All right. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Oh
no.
Okay.
That's a big fudge.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
Nice.
You immediately like fall in the water, hoping you're gonna find him. But first, you don't see him, and you immediately just see this just giant creature just come at you, and he has enough time to respond.
And as I was log rolling, I was going to use my bonus action to shift. So as I'm progressively rolling, my face gets elongated and turns into the snout.
Either
Murph
way, you're
doesn't-
gonna get hit.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying, like, Murph,
Yeah.
for Murph,
So
and
now-
in the progressions of jumping, you just see Helga's like mohawk get fuller and longer. Her face shifts and it becomes more of like a
a muzzle.
Feral.
She's got a really
Yeah.
long scar split down her forehead. And
So this
her eyes
is
are
going
more
to be a
intense.
wet dog situation now.
Yes.
So unfortunately, no dead wet dog. You need to take 60 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
You literally just fell in front of somebody that's moving like 80 miles per hour in the water.
I jumped in front of a train, is what you're saying.
Yep.
So you just take
Oh,
60 points of
no.
damage. Does that put you
The
out?
pain train.
Oh, yeah.
How much?
Okay,
pain
I
train
had
gives-
You're
39.
down in the water?
Hey,
Yeah,
I
I,
need
had
to-
39 hit points.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Murph, catch me!
Pain train.
I tried to be cool like you, and it didn't work.
I need to look up something real quick.
I can swim, but
Oh,
I
that's
can't
not
lift
good.
her out of the water.
Right.
You just see how
Pain
Is that
train
tight?
gives-
you just see how
Xander
the log roll into
levitate?
the water and then
I
float.
can only do it
Okay.
once.
Oh.
So you immediately fall in the water. The water itself is about 100 feet deep. So you're going to start
Oh,
to sink.
no. Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's going to end your
folks.
turn.
Oh, no. Oh,
Okay.
no.
Murph,
None
I
of us
tried to
can
be-
come get you.
what's
I
your
tried to
passive
be
perception?
cool, guys. Mine? Does
No,
it matter
Murph.
if I'm
Murph.
unconscious?
Fine.
Oh,
Murph.
It would be
Plus
midway
one.
if you're looking at. Was it
Oh, my perception. I'm sorry.
passive perception? So if you're looking at D&D Beyond, it's middle way through on the left side. It's right under the saving throws.
11.
11. Okay. It takes you a little bit. You're gonna wait till your next turn, but by the time of your next turn, you will notice what has happened. So we'll leave that for that. But for this turn, you don't notice it happened. So is there anything you want to do on your turn while you're hanging on to him? I'll say with your storm giant strength, you only need to hang out with one hand. So you could use an offhand
Okay.
if you'd like.
So, since he's going so fast, can I like try and like, as we're going around one of the curves, try and like slam him so he lands on the platform?
Sure. Yeah,
That
I'll allow
sounds
it.
like a great idea.
This would actually be a strength check versus a strength versus strength. So roll me a strength check. You get to add your storm giant bonus to it.
Oh, wait, before we start, I gotta roll a d4 for damage because he's grappled by me.
Sounds good.
Get him. Get him good.
12.
12 points. Wow,
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Wait. Okay. Oh, got it. Okay. All right. So
With
strength
this
versus-
And then
Hill
strength. for
giant.
yeah,
strength.
because you got shield giant strength. That's right. Or storm giant strength,
That's
yeah.
where it came from.
All right. What'd you get? Pretty sure you succeeded.
23.
Yeah, he got a 5. So you like pull back on his horns to try to pull him up. As you start like he's going so fast, and you like are able to pull his trajectory as he goes up, and you're able to flop him up like a fish
Be
on the
good.
actual on top, like right here as he falls prone on the ground, about right.
So
here.
close to me. No. Too close.
Alright,
Too close.
He is currently
that
forced
mean-
prone.
So does that mean Serena and
No one's gonna take damage from this.
Murph.
Murphta are both on top over there? 'Cause
Yes,
she
yeah.
was
So
probably
yeah,
still.
you guys,
Okay.
you guys are on there. Yeah. So Serena's over here. Murph, you can put yourself anywhere around him.
Still on top.
Okay.
still on top.
Like
Oh
a
my
beach
God.
whale.
That too. All right,
Here,
we'll go for
I'll
that.
drop him down a layer so we can get that a little better.
And then how much of my turn did that take?
That was an action, so you can't do another action, but you can do a bonus action if you like,
Do you have a bonus action?
or movement if you want to try to move away. He's currently prone. He will not get an attack or
He's
opportunity.
also grappled, so you don't want to move.
I'm also floating in the water.
But he doesn't know
Yeah,
that.
but
yet.
I got you.
Oh, I
He
know.
doesn't know that's
but-
on his next turn.
That's the only reason.
Yep.
Well, then you know what? Since he's grappled him, kind of. Then I'm gonna try and rip his eye out with my gauntlet.
Holy fuck. Okay. Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
do it!
All right.
The left eye.
Mixus is all
So-
red over here. Do
Just
it!
roll the hit. Just roll the hit. This is how it's gonna work. So, whenever you want to try to do a direct attack, you need to get a natural 20. So if you get a natural 20, you can destroy his eye.
Okay, I got a 26.
What was it, natural 20?
It was no 18.
Okay. You were able to hit him.
Well,
in the eye,
wait,
but-
hold on, wait. I lied. It wasn't a 26. It was a 34.
Jesus fuck. Well, yeah, with your Hill Giant Strike, yeah. So you're able to punch him in the directory of his eye, but it's not like enough to like make him go blind out of that eye, but you are like making him bleed out of his eye. This giant orifice that is his current eye.
Oh, since I used my gauntlet, I'm gonna let as I hit him in the eye, I'm gonna let one of the charges out of the gauntlet.
To do some radiant damage.
Just to fuck him up a little more.
Fair enough.
No. Radiant damage.
That's gonna be 19.
19.
Radiant damage.
Okay.
Oh, it's so
19
close.
points. All right.
And that's it.
Okay. Wow. Sylyk on his turn. I'm gonna have to fucking do it. He's gonna do his one mythic reaction
Oh no.
to
I'm
do
gonna
heal
die.
wounds. So he's gonna repair his bones. He's gonna repair his eye, and he's gonna lift himself up from being
Oh.
prone.
Okay.
He's still crippled.
He's still grappled.
He's still
Right
grappled.
now.
But he's
He's
gonna be
still
lifted about
up
20
top.
feet up the air, and
He
he
still
is
has a little stabby
supremely
stab.
pissed. He's gonna do cold breath again.
Oh no.
Oh.
So in the direction he's gonna do it in, it's gonna be. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. We're gonna try to figure out which. I'm gonna roll
What's-
D6. We're gonna
what's
figure out which
the-
direction he's gonna shoot in.
What's the piece?
Hang on, I gotta figure out where he's gonna aim first, because no matter what, he's not gonna hit everybody. So I gotta see where he's gonna hit. Okay, so unfortunately, he's gonna aim towards Finra, Serena, and
Jesus.
Renora.
Damn.
So
No!
the three of
No,
you.
got the book. It's
Got the
cold
fucking
damage.
So that's elemental, right?
That
It's
is
an
elemental.
elemental.
Yep.
So-
But you're resistant, not immune, right?
So it's
So
gonna
you
be
still-
halved, right?
You have, yeah. But
Yeah,
you still
it'll
got
be
to roll. So you gotta give me a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, you got
The three of
this.
you do. Automatically, Finra, you actually auto fail, and you lose
Can
your
I
dex
use a
saving throw.
reaction or something?
I'm just
since he's trying to
prone.
do
I'm
this
not-
cold
No, she's
breath,
just
and I've
prone.
seen it before
I'm
to
not-
yank his head.
Oh, you're just
So
prone.
you-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
except you can leave it because I'm going back down.
Yeah, you're going back down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going
With
down.
Well, no, you
With our
can't use
healing
unless Murph, you actually have a reaction that says you can do something in the scenario. No, you can't do anything. Specific.
With a healing potion on your chest, you go
Yep,
down.
I'm just going back down.
Oh, do you have a healing
No.
potion on your chest?
Yes,
Well,
on
Sitting
your
yeah,
on my
chest.
chest.
He
It
hasn't
is
been able
on
to
the
take
chest.
it yet.
It is destroyed
Oh no.
due to the force of the blast. It will be destroyed.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. no.
Serena's immune. So Renora,
I got a 16.
you failed.
Cool.
So we'll take half of half.
Okay.
Xander's gotta be a miracle worker.
So that's 70 points of damage.
God
so you take
forbid.
35. So half of that, you take 17. 17 points of cold damage, Renora.
Okay.
Finra, you're back down. He's gonna use his action to swing at the closest person to him, which is going to. Oh God, can he actually hit you?
He's gonna do a strength to get out of my grapple too.
Yeah, he needs to
He's
do a
still
strength.
grapple.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
still
yeah,
on top.
he's gonna try to break out of you. He's gonna sacrifice his action to try to break out of you.
I wasn't his shit.
Come on, strong
Oh,
boy.
God. Ah. I'm gonna
Natural
die.
20, which puts him
I'm
at
gonna die.
which puts him at a 32.
I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah, he's out.
Die.
All right, so he just swings enough to force to drop you down. You don't take any falling damage, but you do drop. But that is sacrificing his
down.
action, so he is just gonna say, he's gonna just stretch up like a snake with
And Luna is just sitting
predatorial
there.
alphaness, and he's actually gonna raise himself up due to the fact he's not submerged in the water. He's gonna raise himself up where he's actually standing 80 feet in the air.
Love that for him.
I love that for him.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right. You can't do anything else though. That kind of did end his turn. Finra, death saving throw, please.
I don't want to.
Xander.
13.
13. Well, you got one success. All right. Top of the round is Serena. Serena is super pissed. I'm gonna have to. She is not in full control of her power, so I'm gonna have her make a Constitution saving throw to see if she can control herself. Otherwise, she's just being a mad woman. Natural 20. All right.
Say that again. Makes us.
So she's gonna
See,
focus.
it might be that time to use that sword of
I
his.
will allow. She is controlling herself. I'll allow everybody to make a judgment call of what you want her to do.
Did she use the sword on him?
You got out of game, not actually yelling at her, but as players, what do you want her to do?
Do unconscious players get to vote?
Yes, you get to
Kill him.
I just got a fair question.
Oh man.
Renora's gonna say kill him.
Kill him.
Man, knock him out.
I vote knock him out. I don't vote kill him.
Hamstring him.
Well, you're in the water, so maybe never know.
Fear enough. Fear just says
No,
kill
actually,
him.
it's
That's
more.
No.
So everybody says use the sword.
Use the sword. Use the
All right,
sword.
so-
Use the sword. Use the sword.
She's immediately
use
just
the
gonna
sword.
summon this sword out of energy as she immediately draws the sword, and she's gonna jump up since she can jump double her movement speed in her form. She's gonna roll the hit with her sword to see if she can actually attack him with it.
Use his sword. Use
With
his
his sword's
sword.
bonus, that would be a plus 15, so it's a 26 to hit.
Plus
which is
15.
Use
well, you do
his
know it's a
sword.
packed weapon. Packed weapons are extremely powerful. If you have to look at Sylyk's character sheet, you'd freak out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's just too fancy for my taste.
because I don't want to be this person, I want everyone just to roll me a d20. Just everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
This is your game. This is your battle. I want you guys to determine.
This is kill him. Oh god. Just knock him.
I know.
Oh, now I get a nat
Good.
20.
We're not doing very good on
We're doing
these
so
D20s.
good, guys.
Yeah.
We're doing so great over
Oh,
here.
So good. We got a 2 and 2 1s.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 3.
I got
Hey.
a
2
20.
1s, 3.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
I got a nat 20.
That's
Because now I do.
okay.
Because
Anybody
now-
That was
other
11.
than
What did you get, Xander?
11.
11.
okay, other than Xander, Xander and Helga, did anybody else get higher than a 10?
we all got 1, 2, 3.
Well, so the higher numbers were supposed to be kill him. The lower numbers were supposed to be to save him. So.
Oh.
Because
Wait a
you
minute, I
guys,
voted to
as you
save
guys
him.
just told me, use a sword to kill him. So this is
We
actually
did
gonna be
say
a
we
save.
said knock him out, not
I
kill.
said kill.
Yeah, I heard
said
kill.
kill.
I heard kill. I never
said
heard knockout.
Oh, it should have
No,
been. I should have
Xander
been.
even louder.
Kill.
Yeah,
Three
we
of
just
us
got
get
killed.
we got outvoted,
Yeah.
is what happened.
Serena jumps
now
up
we
and immediately
saved.
stabs him with a sword, but you can see that she's generating some energy in the sword as she's pushing all this packed energy into it. As she just holds in and she uses the sword as she just like climbs on top of the hilt as it's the only thing to send out. And she just grabs him. And it looks like she's going to do what Murph is doing, which is going to like grapple him. But she immediately just like jumps at him and just tries to like hug him. It's just like, just remember, just stop. As she's just like holding him and like covering his eyes as he starts running and he starts just raging. Because I don't want to decide this. Someone roll me a charisma check. Any one of you.
I am not doing the Dice of Destiny.
I have a negative 1.
I have a +1.
Let me see what I have. Charisma. I have +4.
Yeah, do it.
Do
I don't know
it.
if that
Do it,
counts.
our non-barred
I
bard.
got a
Do it,
+2.
Bard. Do it, Bard.
But
Do it.
am I adding my mod?
Are you adding your mod?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
you're adding your mod. Yeah.
Do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Do
Charisma
it, Bard.
check, yeah.
Do it.
I didn't.
Do it.
Because
Do
not
it.
for Xander. I didn't know.
Do it. Do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Oh no.
Did you nat 1?
9.
9.
A 9?
Nice
+4? Is that with your +4?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Christ.
Oh
I
no!
rolled shit.
Why'd we
That's
let you do it?
Murder it is.
I had a +4, Charisma.
So she's holding him, and she's trying to cover his eyes, and he's raging, and it looks like it's taking effect, but immediately it doesn't. Is he just immediately like, grabs her and just whips her to the ground, and smacks her to the ground, and immediately rages. He immediately just stretches out and just roars at all of you.
Ah, shit.
Mm.
Right.
Serena's technically down.
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Oh,
Is the
back-
sword still in him?
Sword is still in his chest.
Okay.
Renora.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action use my roguish feature of fast hands to use the potion of water breathing I have, and I'm gonna jump into the water.
I was thinking about
To grab
it.
Helga.
Damn it.
Okay, so
We
it's gonna
all
take.
were.
What's your? Do you have a swim speed or do you not have a swim speed?
Probably not.
Where would that be?
It would be by your movement speed.
It
If
just
you don't-
says walking.
That means you don't have a swim speed.
Yeah.
So did you take any kind of? Did you take a water potion?
Yes, I took that as my bonus action, so I could hopefully grab her as my action.
Let me just see.
Yay! Sure.
I can swim, but I can't lift people. I small.
Yeah, I
But I
could
can
hold my
swim.
breath indefinitely.
So,
I could just go.
The potion of water breathing only allows you to breathe in water, but doesn't allow you to increase movement speed in the water. So since you don't have swim speed, it's half your movement. So when you jump in the water, you can move half of whatever you have, whatever movement you got. So how much
Whatever I
movement did it
had
take?
left.
But yeah.
It took 5, 10, 15, 25, so I could go down 5 feet. I don't know how fast she's sinking.
Well, all right. So she got hit by the creature. The creature was taking up most of the space. The creature takes up about 20 feet. So it should reach 20 feet. It goes very deep. I'd say with one round, she's 40 feet into the water.
Okay. Could I...
You cannot dash if you do not have swimming speed.
Okay, that answers that question. I'm coming!
You can see her because it's not like a murky water, but you can see how far she is from you. And
It's like
can see she's
slow-mo
sinking-
going
Yeah, you
through
can
the
see
water.
she's sinking as quickly as
You also have a lot of armor on.
Yeah, right?
All right, Xander.
Well,
Danger.
Renora took my idea.
Sorry.
I mean,
damn
you
it.
can do it too.
I mean, you can do
help.
it too if you really want. Just leave
Wait,
me.
Can you
Murder.
levitate her out of the water?
No, I can only do it once.
And he also needs to
okay.
see her.
That's
He also
true.
sees her levitate her, and if she's 40 feet in the water, he would not be able to see her. Unless he's
Sure.
actually actively in the water to do it, but yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too.
No, you can't see that.
This is. God damn.
Can't see that.
Can touch this.
Dun, 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 dun.
All
Sorry,
right.
everybody. I
We're
turned
gonna
invisible there
go-
for a second.
You could heal Fianra.
Yeah,
By the way,
that's
I don't
what
know
I'm
if you
gonna
guys have
do.
seen the messages, but Ryan is not one you guys. to
I
kill
can
him.
tell. I can tell that. That's why I was advocating.
That's why we
said
voted.
we
I did not vote.
Angel said we can't kill him, I guess.
I told Angel I got outvoted. I'm
Same.
out. We
Yeah,
got
The words
outvoted.
of the orcs from Lord of the Rings. They don't need their legs, though, do they?
Sylyk doesn't have any legs.
He doesn't need both
okay. I
eyes.
know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Okay. I'll move over to Finra using my movement. Go over
You
to
will.
her. I'm going to
will.
use Healing Word on her.
What?
Thank
do
you.
That's
Do
bonus action heal.
Do it. Get her. Get
Oh,
her.
that's
Help her.
second
Help her. Help her.
level.
Help her. Help her. Help her. Help her.
Okay, Mixus, I'm doing it.
Heal, heal, heal. Heal is the
Oh,
word.
five,
Heal, heal, heal.
6, 7. Finra, you hero for 7. The rest is all you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
you got this. We believe in you.
You got it.
Yay.
I believe you.
Just curious. You only have one death saving throw, right, Finra?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Anything else, Xander?
Yeah. Ah, shit. I was trying to figure out how to get Serena without doing that. It looked a lot cool. It sounded a lot cooler in my head. Oh, well.
Yeah, so did rolling into the water, but we see
You live, you learn.
Yeah, it's whatever.
All right.
It's okay.
It's slow.
Mixus.
It doesn't work well in the water.
Mixus is gonna move. She's gonna go over here first because she can,
Oh,
and because she wasn't close to him enough. So, and then she's gonna shoot him
Shoot him good.
from the side.
Shoot him dead.
actually,
Ready for the
since
hit?
I didn't have an action, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Finra 2
There you go.
for level 1. There you go.
Okay.
We'll do
You're
that.
the best.
Yeah.
3 to hit.
3 to hit.
23.
Oh, 23. Yeah, that's it.
11 damage.
11 damage.
That's the first arrow. Oh, that was a 12. That didn't hit.
Nope.
Again. That was another 12. It didn't hit. Damn it.
Now you're trying to not hit Helga. She's in the water.
21's a hit.
That's 14 damage. And then let's do the Hunter's Mark. 1 second. That is only a 1.
Okay.
And it's my turn. I'm way over here.
All right. Helga, you are technically submerged.
Yep.
You are dying. I need to give me a death
Yep.
saving throw.
But no, I'm faster.
13, so I'm 1 success.
Okay. All right. All right. By the way, do you have the potion of storm giant strength in you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it also increase your size?
If it did for Murph, it would for me.
You're
Yeah.
sinking faster. Murph, your turn.
I mean, no, I totally didn't anymore.
But she did morph. She morphed into her
Well,
her
it-
wolf
well,
form.
the
As
hill
soon
giant
as-
strength was also affected her shift.
Oh.
Well, also, as soon as I went unconscious, I morphed back. So, like, Murph for, like, a brief
Oh.
second probably,
Oh, sure.
like, it's like a hallucination.
Like the
did
nose,
I
just like.
Yeah.
For later, did I fucking see what I think
Yeah,
I
Like
saw?
what?
Yeah.
There was a lot of water and screaming.
I need more drink. That's what we need.
Healing
So-
potions? Yeah.
Yeah.
You said the sword's still in his chest, yeah?
Sparta
Yes.
kick that shit.
Is okay. Well, I'm gonna, and that's like, how high is the sword in the air?
Since he's
Because you said he reared up to like 80 feet.
he's up 80 feet, so the sword is, I'd say, 45 feet.
You're on
Okay,
his
cool.
back. You're on his
Yeah.
back.
No, he knocked me off his back.
Oh,
yeah,
he
and
did?
the sword stabbed through his
Yeah.
chest,
Oh.
so it'd be like right
Right.
in the bone of his rib cage.
Oh, I thought you were still on him.
No, he successfully was able to get him off.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Otherwise, he
Well,
wouldn't have been able to do what he did.
Oh no.
I'm gonna charge up to him, and I'm gonna try and, with my gauntlet, punch the sword.
Okay,
Do it. Do it good.
roll to hit.
I feel like I need a little flag.
Don't you have one?
I was gonna say, pull out one of the flags from the fighting tournament.
You got-
Like,
I don't have, I need a real one.
Oh, a
in
real
the,
one. I was gonna say
in
you
the
got
house.
you got a custom mug, you got a flag. I mean, you got the whole nine.
I need a little flag to go like this.
That's a 30.
Yeah, I mean, you're able to like get
Nice.
there, and you're able to. So you're just gonna like punch it in further into his body.
Yes.
Yeah, but hold on a second. I want to check something out. Yeah, and I'm also going to use a charge on it too for bludgeoning, and then also for radiant.
Okay.
So let's do some heavy.
Let's do
that's
some
not
heavy lifting.
So 14 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then roll for this. Deal actually 2d12.
I just thought of something rude out. You're like in the water. Best!
Right? Just like, ah!
Like reaching out.
That's 21 points of radiant damage.
All right. So you jump in the air and immediately just charge this arcane blast off your hand. You immediately just punch it. As you immediately just punch it so hard, it just you lose contact of where it goes in him. It's just enveloped inside of his body. Immediately at that point, like he doesn't react, but his body starts to glow. And like starts to like reverberate as he starts to like energize. He starts freaking out. And he dropped back to the ground as he immediately just this giant explosion of arcane energy. Before we get to that, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Cool.
Oh,
And
dun, dun,
Brand.
dun.
All right, we're back from our break. So, with the strike and the full impulse of the actual blade being put inside Sylyk, it seems like whatever effect Serena tried to start has now taken full effect. Is it the power of whatever the blade does or his connection with the blade has now taken over his body, and it just creates this arcane explosion around him. It doesn't have any of you, but it just like centers around his point. It's very bright, so anybody close to him just kind of gets this full, really blinding blast. But then, as soon as the blast disappears, you only see another body appear in his center point. As you see the body of Sylyk laying there, unconscious, unsure of his current progress.
Oh no. Are we out of combat?
You're out of combat.
Okay, I'm gonna rush over.
I'm grabbing Helga.
I'm rushing
I'm running for
over.
Helga too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like, rolling
trying to
water.
pull her out of the fish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do cure wounds on Sylyk and cure wounds on. I'm gonna do it twice. I'm gonna cast it twice, and I'm gonna do cure wounds on Sylyk and then cure wounds on his daughter.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll the first time. That would be 16 for Sylyk.
You're gonna try to cure wounds actually Sylyk himself?
Yeah.
Okay, 16 points.
And then.
Roll for initiative.
And then I'm
We're
gonna
gonna do this again!
One more
Wait,
time.
I
Joke's
don't
on you
cast.
guys.
Cue the music and lens.
Oh, here we go. There it. And then cure wounds on Serena when she gets 10.
Okay, so you're able to cure wounds on Serena as she was still kind of low conscious, but as you cure wounds her, she seems to focus herself as you see her scaly, darker skin start to peel itself out and turn back into her bluish figure as she is like breathing, as you can see her turn into more of a fair complexion other than her more scaly or demonic.
You're dead. Maybe you can get to him now.
She immediately doesn't even listen to you. She just like crawls as quickly as possible, and she like crawls right over to her father. She moves over
We're
to
gonna
him. and
back
she's-
up a little and like turn around and be like,
That's why I was like, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna save my healing when Helga gets out.
She just like holds him and she's just listens like, Pa, are you? Please tell me you're not dead. And she's like just holding him up and she's just hugging him as you do not see any life in his body.
I just imagine we just pulled Helga out of the water as we're watching this, and we're just soaking wet coming up off the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like all this has happened. You guys, like the two of you are helping drag her out of
Where's
the
the
water.
sword? Where's the sword?
You don't see it?
Oh, fuck. Okay. Never mind.
For anybody,
Helga, when
let's
you-
see. I would say, let's see. Finra's the fighter.
Right here.
I'd say Finra, Murph. You two can give me an intelligence check to see if you understand what happened to the sword. You both are fighters, so see if you can understand what happened to the sword.
I mean, Murph is
I'm a
trying to
fighter.
take someone out.
Are you? Oh yeah, you are a fighter. Yes, that's right. You can give me
I
an
don't
intelligence check, too.
understand anything.
And
I'm
she's
too
like,
busy swimming.
You're distracted by the wet dog smell.
Yes.
Yeah.
18.
18.
15?
15. You would assume, even though it's not truly a fighter trait, but due to the energy he had, you assume that the sword was never truly an active weapon. Due to the fact that she was never truly carrying it on her side, she could summon it at will. Most likely, when you put it back in him, it was like a second soul to him, essentially.
Oh, it's like a piece of him.
It was a piece of him.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
Ah.
Smartly.
Now,
Renora's just gonna be like, oh, it was his soul!
It was a soul sword!
Helga, I'm gonna do cure wounds on you twice. So you'll heal for 14.
in D&D terms, it is his pact weapon. It does not
Yep.
physically exist without him.
Ooh,
But since
okay.
she is his daughter, she can actively activate it as well.
I'm just coughing up
Ooh.
water, even though I could totally breathe underwater. I'm just like, what did I miss? What happened? Did I get him?
You sure did, Bestie. We couldn't have done it
As
without
soon as
you.
you say that, like, you look past and you can see that he's just laying limp within Serena's arms as she's like crying, like her.
I'm
eyes
like,
out,
oh
hoping
shit,
that he
wrong
wakes up.
mood.
This is
totally,
the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a family moment.
I 100% shake off like a dog, even though I'm not shifted anymore. I'm just like,
Like, her back is turned towards most of you except for Mixis, and even though you can't see her, you can see like her tears dropping down his body. She's like freaking out that he's not waking up. She's like,
Okay.
please, Pa, wait. And she's like shaking him, and she's like holding tight. Don't leave me alone. Just
Xander, did we want to try and contact Zula and see if she could help somehow?
Oh, we can't while we're in the Shadowfell.
What about the fucking winged?
What about
The winged
Luna? Is
one,
she still
or
hiding
Luna?
behind the damn chair?
Yeah.
Luna like
Okay.
starts peeking out as she notices what happens as she starts coming out. She like walks up a little bit.
Can you help him, child?
I don't know if she's.
She like walks up forward. You killed him. This is not what I wanted to happen. You weren't supposed to kill him. You were supposed to save him. She keeps walking up forward a little bit, step by step, as she's almost too afraid to see it, as she's become too close to Sylyk. As she like walks a little bit forward, she sees it. She's like, no, as she just walks away, and then she just starts walking away. No.
Would there be any, like, intelligence or insight check to see if we can figure out what needs to be done?
I can, if you're proficient with medicine, you can give me a medicine check.
I am not.
While they're doing
Oh,
that, I'm
this
just gonna
way.
pour a potion of healing down his throat and see if that helps. It's my very last.
Okay. Alright, so you give him some potion of healing, you just shove that down his throat, glass breaking and whatnot. I'll say that if we don't have medicine checks, I'll allow if anybody has proficient insight.
I can do insight.
If you're proficient with it.
Proficient insight.
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah.
13.
13.
Anyone else?
I'm not proficient in it, and the only potion I have is potion of invisibility. So Renora
She
doesn't really have anything, so she just kind of like
Renora's
rummaged
just
through her
like,
stack.
this is kind of awkward. I'm just kind of and
He's
just like check it real quick. Like, I'm just gonna.
Can we
get
bring
away
him?
from this
I'm
situation.
gone.
Is there a way we...
No, I have a bell, so I'm just gonna
I
like
have-
ring that next to him to see if that
I
does
have a-
anything.
That's
I have a potion of healing.
Well, hang on. You did
too.
roll an insight check. You rolled an insight.
Yeah.
You got a 13.
Yes.
You said.
Yes, 13.
Okay, so you kind of like you're not a medical person. You're looking at him. You're taking into account the situation that just happened. You're trying to take into account everything that you've figured out of this building that you've all figured out together.
Can we take him back to the portals and maybe try and...
You assume, Mixis, that with your insight check that if he's dead, there's nothing you can do about it. But if there's any gleam of life in him, it'll be a loss as long as he stays within this building.
Okay. Serena, we need to take him out of the building. Do you want
What?
to come? It could help him, because if there's anything left, any of his essence, his life essence, in him, we need the building is gonna cause more issues.
As soon as I hear that, I'm gonna run over to him and scoop him up. Let's go!
All right, let's go.
Hey, what are you doing? What?
You please stop. I
No
grab her by
time.
the hand. It's gonna be okay. We're
No
gonna
time.
go together.
Somebody
We'll
lead
go
me.
together. We'll go together.
So you all start just moving while Murph, you carry him?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So as Murph, you're carrying Sylyk, you guys immediately just kind of, much like the Guardians.
Does
rooms,
Luna come with too or no?
Luna, like, almost like she's totally denying this. She just kind of falls back into the shadows and leaves. Like you don't see what happens to her. She's totally in denial that her last bit of humanity just died in front of her eyes, as she just kind of leaves into the shadows. Just
Yeah,
kind of
that's
in
gonna
total
come
denial of
and
this.
bite us back in the ass later. That's okay.
It'll be fine.
That's fine.
As much like leaving any of the Guardian's domains, as you start leaving this place, and you have essentially defeated the Guardian, As you start leaving this and start moving back into to the Arc Chamber, this room starts to fall apart. Unlike the other rooms that were made out of magic, this room truly exists. As it starts falling apart as soon as you leave it safely. As you can no longer return back in this room again. As it's
Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run.
Let's
Heading
go.
back in, now taking them out, you see in arcane rooms all over the walls.
Oh.
Rin lied to you. She doesn't want you to take him out as you start to notice this place starts to crumble around you. I need everyone to give me dexterity checks to escape as quickly as possible.
love
Dex
this so much.
check.
I don't think that it does.
16.
I was gonna say,
What
is,
dice
16.
hasn't screwed me?
16.
is this a dex effect we can see while not being blinded?
Oh, not
Deafened during
evasion.
cast-
I don't think it's evasion.
Nope.
No, it's for us barbarians.
What
This
was,
is for you to
what was-
run. This isn't anything that's affecting you. This is your speed.
What was
So-
the DC?
DC is 14.
Fine.
Oh, I
I
got a
got 16.
13. God damn it.
15.
15.
I have a 13.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Anybody
pick
get
Renora?
anything higher than a 17? Okay. So Xander, you notice that Helga is going slowly behind you. You start pulling her with you.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna say
make up for the
my
difference.
speed is 40 feet,
As you
so
still
maybe
start
it
running,
levels out.
you start noticing
What
you
about
get to the
Renora?
center arc
Got 2.
chamber.
Renora got lower. Can we
What'd you
help
get?
her?
I got a 9.
You got a 9. Okay, so the place starts collapsing.
Come on, bestie!
And you're all running, and some of you are not catching up as much. Even though, you know, Murph is carrying, some of you are slowing by, but you can't pay it. So much stuff is going around, you don't notice that someone's being held behind.
My passive perspective or perception is 15. Would I be able to notice?
Well, hang on. Someone pick
Okay.
evens or odds.
oh god.
Odds.
Somebody else pick.
Alright, that was a 9. As you are
Yeah.
being held behind, Renora, you're just like, you notice that like this one part of the arc chamber is going to fall on you. As all of a sudden you just see these giant wings fall over you as you see Luna just come through and grasp you as she just pulls you up and just
Oh.
flies through.
Oh, thank God.
As she immediately just rushes by and just pushes everybody forward out as quickly as possible. She starts grabbing as many small bodies as possible and starts to follow Murph as you all start running out. As the last bit, as you see the light through the ice, as you immediately just all run through at the last seconds, as some of you run on your own and some of you are being pulled behind these giant wings of this much-aged god. So you all fly out as she just falls, but she protects you as she uses her wings to land herself and brace the fall. You all are fine, but she is currently in a lot of pain, but you're out
Oh,
into
no.
the Shadowfell storm.
Oh no.
Okay.
She's just laying there. She's like, "You okay? Did everybody fine?"
Yeah. Yeah, but
Here.
you don't
Thank
seem
you.
okay. Are you okay?
I'm just. She just kind of like tries to like put herself against the, as like a little like frozen like boulder. She just give me a second. It won't take me too. God damn it!
I want to hand her my last health potion in case she wants it.
She like it's
It's not fine.
she just like takes it without even looking, and she just like pops it with like one
Does that
thumb and
work
just-
for gods? I don't
I
know.
still have a
Does
mortal
it?
body, and she starts
Oh,
drinking it.
okay.
And you can see it doesn't like fix anything, but it helps her like almost like painkillers. She's just like,
hmm
dang it.
Helga starts ripping off fur and starts like makeshift like slapdash bandaging. Like
You can see that
God.
she's mostly bruised, but where her bones broke were her wings.
Mhm.
As like her wings are just laying limp behind her back. She's like, God damn it. Just give me a second. Take care. Please just take care of Sylyk. I'll be fine.
Okay. Return
As
the
you-
perceived
Murph,
smoke.
you just have like I'm guessing you're just holding Sylyk still, or did you put him down?
Nope, not yet. I still got him.
Okay, you got like Serena right by you. It's like, come on, just as she's just like, at this point, she went from like cautious to like pissed off. She just starts like slapping across the face, like, wake up! Just wake up! And she just starts slapping him across the face.
Healing power
Murph, give me a
of
perception check.
Okay.
Does anybody know how to
28.
read?
28.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does anybody know how to read a scroll?
Probably.
Anybody who's proficient or arcane can read a scroll.
No, that's you.
So then, can I read a scroll?
Yeah, you
I
can
thought
read
I
a scroll.
couldn't.
You can read scroll. Yeah, you can read
I
scroll. if you're proficient or arcane.
have a scroll of elixir of health. I don't know what that does.
You got the scroll of what?
Find out.
Elixir of health, because I stole it, remember?
Oh, right. Let me go back in my notes to figure out what that one is.
Like I said, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Klepto saves the day.
I will say before
When
you
did you
before you
do
do that, Murph, with your perception check, you start to notice that, like, whether it's the difference of temperature between being in there from the boggy texture in the air to, even though it's colder out, you can sense the difference between him, even though him and you are very similar. You both have a immunity to the cold. He has a cold body, you got a cold body as well. And you feel a similarity to yourself. You feel that when you take like breaths, like you can feel the pulsing in your body. You can feel it from him that something is waking up. Something is, even though his body isn't moving, you can feel blood flowing through his body very slowly, but you know, the mechanics are still operating. But he's still not waking up. You eventually just kind of like listen in, and you can hear and feel just a slight bit of warmth coming from his airways.
He's alive, but barely. We gotta figure out a way to heal him.
As far as you can
If
tell,
he's a
whatever
seal,
if he's
maybe putting him back in the water would help. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Like, you know, most people want to be warm.
she's like, no. She's like, Serena's like, no. Yeah, he's a sea elf, but we're tieflings in nature. We need heat. Like, she immediately like goes over and she starts like grabbing like tinder, and she tries to find like anything she can find, even though it's.
I have a tinder box and a torch. I just start going to town. Like, I need help.
Help.
Dog
I
like curls up like a dog and just like lays next, like, to try and get as much like mohawk fur body heat.
Okay. You
Are you,
I'll help
creating-
gather
you
firewood.
Are you in your shift form or your regular
No, that
form?
that dropped as soon as I went unconscious.
Okay.
You
So
all start getting tinder together and some firewood, and it takes you about a good
I have
half
a
an hour to get
torch.
everything ready, but you create
Yep.
a decent fire away from the lake. You still have to move it. You don't want to create like a fire right on the lake, so you move away from it.
Right.
And you find a spot. You find like this little cave, and you kind of, I'm assuming, Murph, you kind of put him as close to the fire as possible. At this current
And
point,
then I move to the mouth of the cave.
okay, cool. You at this point, he looks as pale as he did before he transformed, but you start to notice like almost like the wind of the heat is being pushed in his direction. And you can see his aqua blue complexion start to pull back from his grayish blue complexion. You can see some of his wrinkles start to fade, and some of his bruises start to pale themselves back out. His gray horns start to give a little bit of a bluer complexion to him. You can see his white hair starts to turn a little more teal. You can see that his skin starts to get more used to it. And then eventually you just
This
see...
is gonna poke him.
You can see... Oh, you just start to poke him. You just like... Ah, damn it. As you just see his eyes just flicker. Ah, damn it. Like, as like you first woke up with a poke, but then like all his body just like seized up because he hasn't like breathed in a certain amount of time, like waking up from like being dead for like an hour.
Oh god,
Welcome back to the living.
he's
Helga low-key started to fall asleep, like curled up next to him, like all warm in the heat, and then next thing I know is
And immediately, like, Serena just, like, tackles him with, like, a hug. She's like, I thought I lost you. As he, like, opens his eyes to just, like, readjust, as you now see, like, his faded, like, irises now return back into a natural color.
I'm just gonna be that awkward little like thing in his vision, like hi, and behind his
Like,
tackled
He
hug.
doesn't even look at, like,
Ah.
anybody behind. He just, like, just holds her straight. She's like, just gives her, like, a big, huge hug and just holds her tight. And then he looks back at all of you. I'm sorry. Hi. Sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
It's she like you can't really hear what she's whispering.
Quiet, Xander.
But like he's like, hey, thank you for calling me out of that nightmare that I've lived in.
Sure.
If I don't know what your goal was, but if there's anything I can do, I'm in your debt.
I vote we all take a nap right here, right now.
Wait. Shh.
Don't you shush me. Growls.
Yeah, I look at him and like, well, I hate to like ruin the moment, but we were sent here to find a thing to bring back to Rin, and I didn't want, and yeah, so
Fuck her in.
I
And
Yes,
he just
but
kind of
she
like
is
gets like
the
another
guy-
look.
she's the god
Indeed.
of fate.
I know.
Yeah.
who she is.
Yeah, we probably
I know
need
she
to
is.
grab that.
Mm,
Renora
well
had
enough.
just been disassociating during the father-daughter reunion.
Yeah.
Pop
Well, what
back
is
to
it-
reality when it came back to our mission.
What is it that you need?
Oh, we're supposed to bring her back? Like, she told us, like, some... I don't know what it... some kind of, like, object? We don't think it's you, obviously, because you're
Well,
a
Remind
human.
you, you're not. You were told to use the object to find Norin,
Oh,
and
Mhm.
but she
Supposed
wants the
to
object back
So like
afterwards.
you're supposed to.
okay.
so it's
Well, we're
supposed to find
supposed to... So we're supposed to use an object to find someone she knows. Norin, I don't have a clue who that is. We just met you. My name's Mixes, and I'm guessing you're Sylyk. But yeah,
It's a pleasure.
and then we're supposed to bring Norin back to Seraphina, I think, and we're supposed to bring something back to Ren.
Yep.
It's a lot of
That's it.
information. My brain hurts.
But it seems like Rin was the problem all along, so do we really want to do that?
Yeah.
She's
Well,
the god. She's one of the gods of fate.
I'm even though it's Rin, and as much as I'd love to stab the sword straight in her face,
Yeah.
That's me laughing,
Come on.
not Helga. That is player laughing.
Same.
I will help you do whatever you need, but for me to use what I'm assuming you want me to use, it's going to take me just a little bit to regenerate. Even though I was unconscious,
rush.
I
No
think
rush.
if it'd be all right, can we just like make camp for a day and just kind of let me just kind of
Absolutely.
More than all right.
Do
More
you-
than all right.
Do you want
I'm
some
willing to help.
pocket bacon?
Oh,
Okay.
that
We
would be
could-
fantastic. I love pocket bacon. I
Here
absolutely
you
love
go.
pocket bacon.
Actually, I think this is one of my last pieces.
Oh, well, I don't want to take it from you. That's fine. It's okay.
No, you
No,
take
trust
it.
me.
He
Take
immediately just
it.
like, oh,
Mix it.
well, fantastic. Immediately takes it and he just immediately just shoves it. It was like, oh god, I missed that. Oh, pocket
You know,
bacon,
it's
love
so good, right? So good.
I'll go up to Murphda and I'll whisper to him like, "Hey, just keep an eye on him. I don't want him hulking out again."
Nothing
Or
hits
just
quite
scary.
like pocket bacon.
Birna's just gonna straight up ask so while you're with us, do we have to worry about that again?
I'm sorry. What? Wait. Worry about what? What are we worrying about?
You
You
turning
turned
into
into
whatever
a
it is you
giant
turned into?
creature.
Oh, the creature?
A sea
No, I
creature.
once you were again. Thank you. But you were able to pull me out of the curse was only placed on me as long as it resided within the temple. So once I got pulled out, the curse no longer has effect on me.
What about
I lean
you,
back to
Serena?
Xander and whisper, I'm more concerned about the fucking vampire than him.
Oh, okay, fair.
Oh yeah.
Vampire.
We left-
What vampire?
Oh, is
Oh, Celeste.
Yeah, was she out? Was she out there when we
You did
left
not
the
see
building?
You did not.
Marco?
She's like immediately. You just like Serena's like, oh, that was it. The purple-haired one.
Yes. Yes.
Did
Did you do something?
No,
Did you-
no. I just had to follow you in, and well, I made it seem like there was something going on outside the place, so she might be gone for a couple days. I had no ill intent, but I mean, if we keep a fire going, I'm sure she'll find us.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
I'm
the
sure
guide
she's
in this
our
place.
guide, and she's
Oh,
good at
well-
what she does.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
my intention was only to get her distracted for like a day, so she'll probably find us if we
Okay.
decide to rest here.
Okay,
I
well
meant
that's
no
good.
ill intent. It's just I was listening to you all, and I heard that
You
she
needed the
was-
distraction.
Well, yeah. I mean, she was supposed to stop anyone from entering in, so I couldn't get past her, and
Makes sense. Makes sense.
And,
I get
uh,
it. I get it. I get it.
yeah.
We it's water under the bridge. It's fine. It's fine. But
okay.
I have a question for you. Serena, are you going to turn back into that scary person too?
Oh,
I dealt with her.
no. Well, hopefully not. It's hard for me to control as long as I don't, as long as I don't lose consciousness, I'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so can you sleep?
Well, yeah, I can sleep, but like she immediately gets interrupted as he kind of like holds it. It's like she's young. It activates when she's about to die.
Oh,
Close to death.
okay, that makes sense.
Don't
Okay,
die, got
some
it.
kind of special thing you guys have. I do special things too. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah.
I immediately interrupts like, wait, where's Luna? Luna got out with us, right?
She got out of the cave.
Was she
Was-
not? Is she
Or
not
the
here?
Other cave.
No one dragged her. No one pulled her out. Everybody.
Oh shit.
I thought
Well,
somebody
there was
healed her. I'm
healing.
confused.
Yeah, we were
Well,
trying to
somebody
heal
healed her,
her.
but she was leaning up against like a boulder because she can't move. Her bones are.
Oh, I thought she was just walking with us.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just assumed we were all
No.
together, and
She was
then
leaning
there
up
was
against the
healing
wall,
her, and then
her-
there was healing Sylyk, and it.
But her legs are broken. Her wing bones are broken.
I mean, I was there. I would have helped her if I knew she
Oh.
couldn't walk. I would have helped her. Like,
Yeah, I
thought
would've
she was
grabbed
with-
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys would have grabbed her. Okay, so
Yeah,
So-
we would
She's
have like.
sitting over in the corner.
Yeah, we
So
would've-
he immediately goes over to her, and he just like slides over to her. It's just like she just like looks.
Yeah,
at
we're
her.
not gonna leave the one who
As she's
can't
like,
walk.
as she's
to
like
just-
totally busted, she just like looks at him. She's like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Am I okay?" Well, you are not in good shape. Well, I mean, whatever I can do, as he just kind of like tries to hug her, but doesn't want her to hurt. As he's just like, oh god, this is a fucking time. As he, like, does any of you like are good at like repairing, like mending? Is any of you like a healer?
Healer, yeah.
We all just turned. We all just turned.
Like, can you fix her? Like she, can you?
Yeah.
Like-
Sure, I can fix a god.
Wow, Xander, no need to be like thankful about like Jesus. I bet any cleric would be like, "Oh my God, I get to heal a god. This is great." And you're just
So,
like, "Meh."
If you want to actually heal her fix her all the way, you can't just give her healing spells. You got to spend the rest of your time actually mending her and
Fine.
taking care of her. Okay. So you
But
start
can
to-
I still get a long rest, or?
Well, yeah, this will be
When we do
before you
that?
take the long
Okay.
rest. Yeah.
Xander
Right,
gets
fair.
first watch.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. I'm so happy
well,
about
you
that.
know, everybody kind of like sits around the fire, and it's like, well, again, I appreciate everything as he's kind of like putting his arm around Serena. But I feel like just looks around at everyone and. Again, I'm sorry. It's, but I'll definitely help you when I get my powers back. Until then, once again, I'm Sylyk.
Hi, Sylyk. I'm Mixis.
Hi, nice to meet you. But I don't know what you know, but I've kind of been absent for a little while. I don't really know what's going on in the world right now. But if there's anything do you have a question for me or anything?
Well,
I owe you a lot.
Yeah.
we did.
No, not a lot. Just your life, eh?
Yeah, just yeah. He's just like, yeah, just a little bit, yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah.
We all did. did those trials, and it seemed to represent different people that are important to you. So I guess you could try to figure that out. Who's the Panther? That was kind of cool.
Oh, the Panther is a old friend of mine. He definitely rough exterior, but he was a trusted companion, and he did a lot for our team, and a lot for me, and a lot for my sister, and my sister wouldn't have the life that she has without him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
that
we
makes
met your
sense.
sister in one of the visions.
Oh yeah, there was one that had these portals, and we got to see like different things about your life, and like your mom and your sister, and Serena too. And it was kind of interesting, and like I just start rambling about everything.
Oh yeah, he's just like, yeah. So the weird trial she created was odd. It was it was supposed to stop people that it knew from coming in.
Why?
Well, I think that if my friends knew where I was, this would stop them. Theoretically, the power of the temple stopped at 2 people existing at the same time, so she made copies of them. They could not enter the temple to save me.
Oh, that makes sense. Interesting.
But yeah, and the many of people that I spent a lot of time with, she created to stop people from finding me, stop them from finding me, and I mean, I hope that out of all the people that were there, that they're still alive now.
I don't know who they are, so. But I'm not from this realm, so don't count my knowing.
I mean, none of us
knowledge
are
as a
from the
thing.
Shadowfell. I don't
Well,
think.
Oh,
I mean, from
they're not
realm-
either.
realm.
I mean, like, my family is, but I'm not, and none of them are from the Shadowfell. I don't know what kind of twisted humor she had for putting me here, but I mean, this is where my family's from. But I've never really, other than training, I've never really called this home. So I don't know why she decided to put me here.
Yeah, it's right, and I'm
not-
gonna like nudge Luna.
So
Am I right?
Gentle now.
No.
and so what realm are you from then? Or like the one that you like call home?
Well,
Quote,
I mean, I
unquote.
was born in the Aberrant realm.
Oh.
I don't know if you've all been there, but I'm actually from the Aberrant Kingdom. But I didn't spend too much time there. Think of it as like shipped off for like boarding school, kind of like that. And then I trained here in the Shadowfell realm for some time, and then I moved over to the Aberrant Kingdom.
Look at I look at Mama Fee and be like, is he a soldier?
Can I use my little tingly senses and find out?
Yeah, sure.
Do I have to roll for that, or is it automatic?
No, you roll for it because it gives you the information you might
Okay.
not know yet.
What was the roll again?
You would have to give me a perception check.
Perception check. Okay, thank you. Perception.
Because you know
Well,
what
now
you
you-
know in the actual other campaign. This might actually give you some other information.
Ooh, 11.
11. He was one a long time ago. But based on having this ability and what you've had from it, you would assume it has been a long time since it's been an average soldier.
I'm getting very faint signs, Mixus. How? You were a soldier a long time ago, were you not?
You'll have to be more specific. I'm assuming based on your wardrobe, you're asking if I was an average soldier.
Bet I am.
It's been a long time. At least 30 years. I'm sorry, at least 20 years. At least 20 years.
What made you leave?
Give me a persuasion check.
Da, da, da.
22.
Ooh, okay. I don't know what you all know, but there was a time where Everett was once a prosperous, good place to work for. And then they changed. And then they became power hungry, and I wanted nothing to do with that. And I met a woman that made me see a different direction. But she betrayed me, and I lost sight of things, and I eventually decided to leave that life behind. But many mistakes were had, lies were brought up to me, people betrayed me, and I got lost in a spiral of a giant nightmare. And that's what Rin trapped me in, was memories of those constant heartaches that have fallen on top of my life.
How are you connected with Norin? How do you propose you're going to find him?
I have no idea who Norin is. You'll have to be more specific.
I'm going to look at the rest of the group like...
We don't know either.
We were
All
told
we
you knew
know-
how to find him, or had something that can find him.
I can
All we-
find people, but, I mean,
All
do you know who this Norin is? Like, anything about him?
we know is he is some kind of, like, magic wielder, and he was friends with Seraphina long time ago.
Oh! I know who you're talking about. You were sent here from Seraphina.
Yes.
Ah, the princess.
Well, that's different. Took me a second, but yes, I'm not directly familiar with Norin, but I know who you speak. So he kind of like his eyes start to glow. So you're with the Order of the Sword and Flame?
With is like a very subjective terminology. So maybe you need to know some background. So we were on an island that had a large volcano. The volcano blew up. All of these devils came out of the ground and just like started destroying everything. And the mage, the high priestess of that area, used her last dying like magic to send us to Seraphina. And Seraphina knew we were coming. And Seraphina said that we needed to come to, and we found Murph on the way because they were in this battle, and it was really fun. It was a fight, and there was like pocket bacon, and there was all kinds of food, and it was amazing.
Let's get to the point.
Oh, sorry. And then she said that she wanted to find her friend Norin because that's the last family that she has left, because all of her other family has been taken away from her. And then Rin showed up, and Rin said, well, if you're going there, you have to do this for us, and she would send us only if we would do something for her. And so then we got on top of doing, because, you can't really say no to the fate of a god, like she's the god of fate, like one of them. And then we ended up here, and then, Celeste was our actual guide, and she's a vampire, and she's showing us all the way through here, and then we were being followed, which we found out that was your sister, or no, not your sister, your daughter was following us, and then we came here, and then we saved you, and this.
So, you're working for Seraphina, but you're not part of the Order.
No, not really.
Well,
I'm not even from that realm.
So, then I have a question for you all. If you retrieve Norin, bring him back, what do you do afterwards once you complete your task? Do you just
I
leave?
killed the
and-
devil
Move on
that
with our
took-
lives, I guess.
I killed the devil that took my home.
Yeah, we still are on the
So,
mission to.
yeah,
We do have an
uh,
obligation to help.
Let me ask you this. Do you know what the ones who sent us' endgame is? Why do they want us to do this? Do you have any insight?
You're retrieving Norin? As far as Seraphina, I think it's as honest as that. From what I know, Seraphina, ever since she came back, she's been alone. She's been scared. She needs someone that she knows. You put yourself in her shoes. She's a princess, and she's got no family, no friends, only people that serve her, and who knows that they're just being friends to get a rank up. She wants someone that she can trust that knows her before she became this rank, before she had this title, before she became a god. I think her...
Wait, she's a god?
She was.
Now my brain hurts.
What about Rin?
Rin and her two other fates. As he starts to clench his fists. Let's just say they're making moves in this world.
Moves.
Are they all pieces of shit like her?
Well, I've only met Rin and Gladlin. But I've only had the pleasure of meeting Gladlin before he became them.
Oh,
Most of you would, with the exception of Mixus, know what he's referring to. A lot of you would have been around at least at a time knowing that the original God of Fate for the past 50 years was just one singular person named Gladlin. And then at the 50th year, he went basically crazy, and to separate the power, no one knows what happened, but then one god became three, and due to their already notability and notoriety that they had in the world, people knew who they were, and already knew them by their name without them actually announcing themselves to the world. He's like, I knew Gladlin when he was on his own. He was not like this. I have not had the pleasure since he became them. But, I mean, I've seen them. I've come across Rin enough. And I was always told, and when I grew up, I remembered her as a sweet and caring person. Whoever this is not the queen of the kingdom I was born into.
no.
Doesn't really seem like the sweet and caring type.
Drama.
She's kind of scary.
Well,
She's cruel.
as much as I hated being down there, she left me within her curse, and I had nothing but time to envelop myself in nothingness to think.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you want me to assist you or not, if you're interested, and if for any reason this entices you after you complete your job for Seraphina, maybe you complete your thing with your creatures that are taking over your town, you can answer this question yourself. As he just starts drawing in the snow, you can see they start to make a map of the average realm. He starts circling around 3 different spots. I switched them up.
Oh, jeez.
New map. Who dis?
No, not a new map. I'm just going back.
Ah, new map. Big picture.
He's
So-
showing us the big picture map.
Yeah.
He points
Yes.
one down by Alkadai.
Okay.
It's like in the northern parts of Alkadai, where the old frost giants lived in the First Age. There's an old library. Many old scrolls, still preserved. There's a librarian there that I'm familiar with. His name is... Hold on, back up. Hang on a second. I gotta remember his name. His name is Arlil Hervas.
Wanna spell that?
Arlil Hervas. Hervass. Arlil Hervas. He is the historian for all the old texts. He also circles around two other spots. One is here, in the side islands of Nelithir, and another one is in Vior, a town that many of you in previous campaigns have gone through in the Heartwind Kingdom. One for the Nelithir side. There is a gnome in Nelithir who keeps old texts. His name is Wirdrad. Wirdrad.
Wirdrad.
Wirdrad. Wirdrad. He keeps many old texts of... Think of him as a hoarder. He's a little odd, but he keeps many old texts of forbidden knowledge and has taught me many things that many people shouldn't know. Honestly, if it wasn't for a lot of knowledge he gave me, I wouldn't have fallen the path that I did. And then he points over to Vior. Lastly, in Vior, there's somebody, even if you decide not to approach them, you want to see her first. Her name is Neptune. She is a water genasi. She's a little shy. She's pretty young, but for her age, she is pretty smart for her age. She, let's just say, is a learner. She likes her knowledge. I've learned a couple things before I was imprisoned here, and that I've took some time to think of talking to them. But I only know so much. This is where I want you to resort to them, if you so feel inclined. What is... I don't think that the gods of fate are in charge. Someone's ordering them around.
Look,
Yeah, we got that sense.
2, they're gods. But I have a feeling that there is something more, and this is why I'm talking to you about this, due to your talk to me about your past. I believe they're being influenced by a devil.
Helga immediately gets angry, like punches the ground, like.
Of course they are.
The last thing I found, but I was captured amongst learning this, Gladwin's predecessors. Gladwin was the first one. I don't know how much you know about the Fates and them going back, but they're the oldest of the gods, going back in before the recreation of our realm. Gods of Fate have always existed. There's always been Fates. But unlike the other gods, the Fates have always followed a certain rule. The rule that has been broken with Gladland. The Fates must always be triplet sisters. From what I understand is that they freely gave their power to Gladland. But that is not how fate and destiny works. I have a feeling, this is just my gut instinct, but I feel like the essence of the Weird Sisters still have their part to play in the fates that exist today. As much as I want to, as he clenches, just destroy that Triton, I want to believe that is not her fault for what she's doing. I want to believe that there is some exterior force in play.
Yeah. Where does Bahamut now fit in all of this? Did you figure that out?
There's very few things about Bahamut. I'm actually kind of, I mean, there's very little, I mean, all I know is that he's the god of gods, he controls the realms, and he created the two first gods.
Yeah, he's pretty intimidating.
Yeah, he's very intimidating.
You met him?
Oh, yeah!
Kind of
Yeah!
stood on his hand.
Yeah!
Oh,
Mixus
Okay,
makes
then.
makes
Yeah.
friends with everyone.
Yeah, I met him. He took us out of the realms, and we were standing on a hand, and, well, he took me on the hand first, and then, I was looking down, and I saw all the realms, and then he asked me, who do you want to help with this? Da-da-da-da. And I said, well, Vinra, and she came, and then he helped us, and he gave us, some stuff. And he gave us some little, fun things, why she had her little tingly sensation about you being a soldier? Well, that's part of that, too.
Between Finra and Mixa, since you were both there, give me a persuasion check together. Not advantage, but individually persuasion.
Persuasion.
While they're talking, Helga's gonna move to the entrance to the cave and just start punching a wall, just repeatedly, because she's just tired of losing and she's
And Snow's gonna just fall on your head.
not hard, just
15. Okay.
15 or 9 for me. Sorry.
Okay. At first, between all the rambling from Mixus, he's not fully sold, but then kind of getting the more seriousness from Finra, he's kind of into it. He looks at Luna. Luna looks back at him, kind of confused. So you two have met him.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Had a conversation and everything.
So, did he do something for you? Did he give you something?
Huh?
Why do you want to know?
But you know who she is, right?
A piece.
What'd you say?
It's only a piece. She's not the full thing.
Who are you afraid to?
He's pointed to Luna.
Mhm.
Oh.
I was like, she's only a piece of her. She's not the whole thing.
And we've already hung out with a different piece of her.
Yeah, we've already hung out with a piece of her.
Yeah, we're rolling
Before-
with it at this point.
You all have had how long have you been together?
Like 5
Long
days.
enough.
Yeah, it was a couple
5 or
weeks.
6
It's
days.
been like a month. It's been like a month.
It's been a wild 5 days.
Yeah.
No?
It's
But, yeah.
I was gonna say, it
It's like,
feels
wow, you
longer
guys-
than it actually is.
You know, when I met my friends, we got a lot of stuff done. It's like that first month is just crazy, I tell you.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
It's like you get all these
I
weird.
found-
Coming in
we
late to
don't-
the show, buddy.
I found people's. That's how this happened. And
Sure.
yeah,
He likes to make friends.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
I got a question for Sylyk.
Mhm.
What's his last memory before he got captured and thrown in this cave here?
Really? Oh fuck.
Yes,
Uh,
I'm going there.
You can't say that. That might be spoilers for the other.
So you're gonna ask him what is his last memory before you grab it. Give me that's.
Spoilers.
He doesn't trust you enough to really just like tell you his life story, but you can give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Spoilers.
He might say 2 words. You don't know.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Oh.
Chat are sitting here like just like, damn.
Persuasion.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh God. I wish it was that good. Persuasion. 3 or 4. Apologize.
It's just like, it's all very groggy. I mean, like, I just remember a lot of fighting before I was captured, and fighting for my life, and trying to escape the gods, and it was just a mess. And I'd rather not think about it if that's right. The
Trauma's like that.
but
What do you? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
The Weir sisters were the fates before Gladwin, correct?
They were
Is that
every fate
common
before
knowledge?
Gladwin. I mean, it's not common knowledge, but anybody who's, looks at Xander, I'm like, I mean, depending on how well trained you are, I mean, most clerics, mages, warlocks, anybody who's really in tune with magic or religion, it's some noteworthy stuff. I mean, even for the time of our time, Fate and Destiny has always had a thing to play, and it's always inhabited triplets. It's never freely given itself to somebody else, but they for some reason decided to choose Gladwin, and many people accepted it before asking questions about, instead of how it happened, nobody asked why it happened.
Yeah. Do you, if they willingly gave it up, the powers, why would they
break their own rule?
Why would their hearts still be in play, do you think?
Well, one answer is it wasn't their choice, and there was an exterior force that manipulated them to do it. Another answer is they are that exterior force, and they're playing a long game that Gladwin wasn't aware of. I mean, I'm not really good when it comes to this stuff, but spending 5 years down in those catacombs thinking about it, that's what's been racking my mind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you know where the Weird Sisters are now?
I don't. I mean, best bet is to check up with the 3 people that I mentioned to you. But again, this is my issue. If you don't feel interested in it, don't deal with it. Otherwise, it might get you some help to maybe help with your devil problem. Maybe if you figure out if I'm right, and what I think is true, maybe our problems are linked.
Got it. Okay.
I look at Luna and be like, "Are you a good one? Are you a good piece?
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Are you a good piece?"
She kind of like tries to stand up a little bit. She's like, "I'll be honest. I wasn't good. I'm repenting. I'm trying to do better. That's why I stayed down with Sylyk all this time." She looks at him, and with embarrassment, like looks back. I did many people wrong, and when I came back, I took advantage of Sylyk and made him kill a friend of his. And I know I'll never be able to repair what I've done. I'm just trying to make sure I only do good. I just want to make sure that from now on I only, until the time that I finally become one with my others, I want to make sure I do good, so that time when I do become one with my others, I am able to bring that goodness with me.
Okay, because we kind of met one of you that is not so nice. A scary looking.
I'll be honest, I'm assuming you're talking about Cacopial and you're talking about the Queen. They're both 2 bitches.
We met
Bitches.
one of them through a statue, technically.
And you probably met Cacopial.
Yeah, they tried to steal Luna. Little Luna.
Wait,
Wild makes us.
you know my...
Sorry.
You wait, that's the one you know? You know my little sister?
Yeah, Luna.
Where is
She's
she?
awesome. Oh,
Why?
She's well.
Does she immediately get like defensive when does her personality shift?
Oh yeah,
to-
she gets super defensive.
Guys, stop makes us and just ask why. Why do you want to
She's
cover
her
a
mouth?
child. Like, she can be taken advantage of. I'm not saying that you all are doing it, but if she's left to her own devices, she's easily manipulated.
Up and we saved her from being locked up.
Well, I
That's all I'm
appreciate
gonna
that.
But she
and
didn't
she's
come
been-
with us.
No, she couldn't come to this realm with us. She wasn't
Yeah.
allowed to.
But I assume
Or at
she's
least that's
waiting
what
for
we
us
were
back.
told.
Wait, who'd
Yeah.
you leave her with?
Serafina.
Looks back at Sylyk. Sylyk just kind of gives her a nod. It's like, well, at least that's a positive part. I can't really go there.
Make sure she
She's
was
broken.
okay. Serafina said she'd make sure she's okay.
All right, fine.
She's fine. She was she's actually pretty good, handy in a fight, by the way.
Well, I assume she is. Well, so it just kind of interrupts. It's just like, well, that's enough for
Say, I
tonight.
think.
Real quick, before we wrap up the night, after my conversation with Sylyk about the Weir sisters, I did a religion check to try to see if, like, based on what is out there religiously, if that would make sense for them to have, which would make more sense if it was them being forced into giving up for Gladolin, or if it's like
So what'd you get
they're
for
known
religion
to do
check,
long
then?
con. 16.
As far as knowing that, so okay, I'll give you the
Just like based off of like their personality, what would make more sense?
Okay, so the bookmarked information about the three generations of weird sisters that existed, they've all gone by the three names.
Okay.
Let me pull them up.
Oh jeez.
Campaign 1.
All the tea.
Yee. Lower drop.
Lord Goblins.
Dump.
Lord Goblins.
All right, so they always go by three names, and they almost look exactly like the names. They look almost exactly like their predecessors.
Okay.
So there is Luna, Phoebe, and Celine. Luna, they're all pale skin. Luna always has golden blonde hair.
Not to
Phoebe-
confused with this Luna, right? The one that's in here.
Correct.
Okay.
Phoebe always has
There's a lot
pitch
of
black
Lunas.
hair that looks like the night. And Celine has always silver hair that matches the stars in the sky. Even though many people believe that they're always the same three sisters reincarnated with a different parent every time to regain their predecessor's powers and restart the whole thing. Due to the confusion of the literature, many people don't understand truly if they are different weird sisters or the same, due to the fact that the weird sisters jump time a lot. They didn't process time as regular people did. They don't understand. They live in past, present, and future differently than you do. They go through time, experiencing events as if it's just a book to them.
Okay.
They watch, they observe, they sometimes influence, but they see themselves above laws and rules. Due to this, near the last 20 years of the First Age, it was recorded that the Weird Sisters were manipulating events too much. And it was actually being recorded in history. And this would be things that you know about.
Okay.
Due to this, they were being manipulated by a man named Valeris Vicari. All of you would know him from campaign 2.
Yeah, fuck that.
They were being manipulated, or they were manipulating him?
He was manipulating them
Oh, okay.
to get his way. In doing so, what they told everyone, you don't know if this is true or not, what they told everyone is they did no longer trust themselves with their power. To make sure that the power would be controlled properly, the only kind of person that can manipulate the power of fate and destiny is one that is truly melded with nature. The person that they were giving it to, unfortunately, was developing the plague sickness. He was the leader of all the forests of Nelithir, and he could not retain the power. So, he decided that his son would take the power. And he made his son go through trials to earn the power. His son is Gladlin. Gladlin was never actually truly supposed to get these powers. He was never actually trained to actually earn them, but due to the time frame, it was either he gets them or Valeris gets them. Gladlin was never actually ready to earn them.
Makes sense.
I'm not sure if I have it or Renora has it because it was when we were pilfering stuff together. I'm gonna assume Renora has it. So if Renora would let me rifle through the infinite bag of holding, I want to pull out the tapestry we found that depicts the battle with the angels with the different wings, and there's a guy on a dragon, and there's a female in the middle. I think we found it when we were getting those the immortality death potions. I want to pull out that tapestry and ask if it looks familiar to Luna, to Sylyk, someone if they know who these people are or what it's supposed to represent.
They both look at each other, and it looks like I've seen it before. And Luna is just like, well, she just kind of sits upright.
I bring it to her, just
she kind of points. She points at one side. You can see a side that represents darkness is a part that she was part of, which is Kakopiel. She points at a side that shows light, and she's like, "Well, that's my sister Amros." She points down the center as he is the person with silver hair fighting as like a knight that covers both worlds. I gotta remember what I called this guy for you guys.
All the tea.
Oh, the Lord, back it up.
The Lord.
Back it up.
I am a Lord Goblin.
I was like, wait a minute, we have something that might be knowledge.
Might be something, yeah. I completely forgot about that.
But right now I'm a Lord Goblin.
That's why I wasn't. Well, that's why I wasn't sure if I grabbed it or if you grabbed it, because we grabbed stuff
you
at the same time.
You must have, because I don't have
Never wrote it down. Okay.
Hang on 1 second. I gotta remember what I call this guy, because I did already put him on the stream. I gotta make sure I say the name correctly. Bear with me for a second. Okay. So she points down at the one with the silver hair at the bottom, and she's like, "Well, that's Malik."
Oh yeah, that guy.
Malik.
Why does that? Eye of Destruction.
Malik's the person you guys found in the golden sarcophagus.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the son of a bitch.
Malik is. Oh no.
Well, shit.
Destruction.
And then she points up to the person on the dragon. She's like, "That's Oberyn."
Double shit.
Oberyn.
Oh.
I haven't
Okay.
found a ton about him, but
She's just like, she looks at you. It's like, just to simply state, this is the last battle. Whoever drew this out, took a lot of liberties, but I think what they're trying to dictate is, you can see on her side, on the Kakopiel side, you see a lot of humans. You can see on Armros' side, you see a lot of elves. And then as she's explained this, you can actually see that out of all of them, Malik is the only half-elf. As she describes that Malik was the first half-breed that was created. But instead of him being born, he was actually created by melding both of their powers together to try to create peace. But it didn't work because he decided to want to create more war.
Yeah, we kind of figured that, seeing as he's probably the reason that my house is gone.
And then she points.
I don't think Malik is the reason.
And she
I
points.
think the one dude is that took Malik's body.
She points up at Oberyn, and she's like, well, Oberyn is one of the first dragons. She kind of like looks at you. It's like, to be clear, he's not actually a dragon. He's a dragon rider. I'm sure around this time right now, if I remember right, many of them stay hidden from most of you, so I wouldn't be surprised if you don't know who they are. But
Oh, I know the dragons.
they're a specific clan of people that have lived since the beginning of time, and they've specifically have ways to commune with dragons in ways that others can't. Even if you can speak with dragons and become friends with them, they have a way to actually command dragons.
Oh,
And have them submit to their rule.
why would you want to command them? Just ask them nicely.
It's part of their race. The more powerful the dragon they command, the more powerful they are amongst their clan.
That's sad. That's me. The dragon has no free will. That's me.
It's... each clan has their way.
Mm.
So it's like, well, I appreciate everybody for the help, but I think we need to bend. Luna, we should get some rest so we can get this and take care and retrieve your comrade as early as possible. As he kind of like starts like crawling and start making the spot for Serena.
Okay.
Again, thank you all. We're gonna get some sleep, and if you need anything, I'll answer any questions in the morning. So he kind of like finds like a little mini cove for make a little like bed for him and Serena to lay in, as they kind of like he just like starts kind of like stroking her hair, and just she kind of like crawls like in a ball on his lap and stuff like that. Just kind of fall asleep. With that, we're gonna end the session.
Ah,
Dun, dun, dun.
so cute.
We did it,
Cute
guys.
ending.
So,
That was a very cute ending
Mhm.
for the night.
with that being said, we'll we'll end it there. Thank you for everybody for watching. Thank you for jumping into the chat. We love you all, and everybody have a lovely week. We will see you next time.
Rock on.